What is up, YouTube? My Cowboys family here, bringing you guys another game day reaction as we watch our Dallas Cowboys hit the road and face off against the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, guys, welcome in. Week 6 underway. Game already kicked off. We get the ball first to the 25-yard line, incomplete on first. A 2-yard gain on first down, and we'll keep you updated as we go. But let's quickly give the shout-out. Some people out there get a little heated about these shout-outs of people that help this channel out. But too bad for those heated, because we're bringing it and we're going to shout them out daily whenever we go live. So, as music plays in the background, the game's about to start. Buckle up, guys. That's what Rico said. Shout-outs to everybody in the house. First quarter officially underway. And big shout-outs first and foremost to the great John Luna, sponsor of the month. He's currently the leader on the overall board, and he's got 65 points still on the stream, on the boss of the StreamYard there.
That's right.
So, much love to Mr. John Luna. He's also,
rocking it
in the green there, right?
Yes,
yeah,
he's been representing it there. Also, the stream boss, 65 points there.
Yes,
representing up top.
Yes.
You also have to give the shout out to the man Daniel Berry there as the Cash App King.
Yes, the king of the Cash App, and you get the leader of the Cash App for this month. Daniel Berry, by the way, dropped $2, so he added to it, but someone else dropped before that, and I made a mistake last year. It was the great Skeptical one. Skeptical fan. He is currently in the lead, trying to take the crown from Daniel Berry. We'll see what happens this month. And when it comes to the gifting champions and gifting leaders, well, gifting champion is none other than the man staying skeptical fan. But he right now, when it comes to our leader, Jet Li has 2, Citizen Z has 5. Anyways, that's where we're at here. We are unfortunately 3 and out. We had to punt. We go to commercial with 13 minutes and 17 seconds in the first quarter. Not a good start for the Cowboys. Dak throwing a bad pass. First down was a 2-yard completion. Second down was nothing. Third down was incompletion again. Just ugly. Just ugly for the Cowboys. A bad start. Anyways, shouts to everybody at every level. Silver, navy blue crew. But then we also got the star and over everything, which you give the shout outs every day to them, and specifically Aussie, John Luna, and if I'm not mistaken, it's the man Jet Li.
That's right.
In the star level, shout outs to you guys. There's always a dropping the love, super chats. You can give thanks, and in any uploaded video, you can also join the memberships, and you can also, once you're in the membership, you can also gift memberships. Keep that in mind. So there's a lot of different ways of doing that, and the after dark ways to support the channel: Cash App, the Venmo, PayPal, message on screen, on and on and on. A lot of different ways, and of course, like you guys know, there is a goal to hit. Hit that goal in one shot, like we do the Luna style. If we do that, then everybody that is in, has given and hit the goal or gives after, is automatically in this fantastic jersey raffle. It's quarterly, but we do it every month. We just had a winner. I think it was Mark Hope-Seppian, if I'm not mistaken,
yes,
from Hawaii, who won the last one. So big shout outs to him as the Cowboys put some pressure. Not enough. First down for the Panthers, and they are all the way on the Cowboy 45-yard line. Not a good start for the offense, not a good start for the defense, not a good start for the Cowboys.
A big 8-9 run by Dowdle.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle said buckle up, and right now he's making us buckle up because we ain't getting no pressure.
We're getting buckled.
Yeah, we're getting buckled down. So, anyways, that's what that's about, guys. For those that don't like that too fucking bad, we do have people help the channel. We do give back, unlike most channels. So thank you guys for the supporters, and for those that hate, keep hitting somewhere else. Peace. Now, on that note, I do want to make sure that we say that Rico Dowdle got 12 more yards on our run defense. Not a good start for the run defense. Very ugly. Let's do the shout outs in the chat.
Yeah, we're going to do the shout outs.
We better get our camera on here before we get down.
Yeah, maybe
dirty.
that's the juice the Cowboys need, right?
Yeah.
We got Jet Li 44 in the house. What's up? Motor City Maniac, much love. Lost in translation, saying it. We're clinching up already. Marcus Kersey, let's go Cowboys. LT, I did want to ask you, how are you feeling? Because you were like Nostradamus over there predicting your Eagles offense. I want your thoughts. DFW in the chat, shout out to you. The man himself, John Luna, much love, much
Mr.
respect.
John Luna representing it here.
JD from DC, hello to you, much love. Thanks for stopping by and being here.
Just a little quick note. Rico Dowdle. Another catch and run about 15 yards.
Yeah.
They're in the red zone, guys. They're on the 21-yard line right now of the Cowboys. John Luna kicking it off at the 5 on it. What did the man say? As, by the way, 1 out of 20 in the first half goal already hit.
What's up? He said, FCF and all my MCF family in the chat, I sincerely hope everyone is enjoying the same weather as we in the Houston area are. Let's get this started.
Let's go, brother. Thank you.
Kicking things off. Thank you.
We'll say we had our first breeze here in Florida, so that was nice to see. Unfortunately, this is not nice to see. Rico Dowdle, another 8-yard run. He is kicking our ass right now.
Yeah, there's a difference between a breeze and a blow, which is Dowdle just dealt us there.
Yeah, well, the wind is blowing in this game here against the Panthers.
Yeah, it's a windy day. Let me do a few more shout-outs because I didn't get to finish them, and then I'll hand things off to you. But we have, of course, Mr. Luna here. MC Native, what's up? Tokyo, yes, our defense is atrocious. Sean Hopkins, what's up? I know we had Skeptical Fan always staying skeptical. What's up, Shelly R. Jeremy Betts, Super Queen and King. Thank you guys all for being here. Charbatti, Mackenzie 2 times.
Almost finally, the guys got some pressure on. I think it was Escarasu. Bryce Young had to throw a bad pass. But
Seabass, much love.
3rd and 2. Seabass in the house. Sean Hopkins. Thank you.
Yeah, baby, I'll go ahead and kick things off to you.
Yeah, let me take over here because something I watched during this game, it might happen here after this place, 3rd and 2. The wind. It was really, really bad, like over 20 miles. Wanya Thomas fell. We went a touchdown, by the way, for them. But and did he hurt his knee? I hope not. But anyways, 3rd and 2. The wind is something to watch in this game, guys. It's swirling. And not just it's just 15 miles an hour now. It was 20 earlier, but it's swirling. So you don't know where it's going, when it's going to blow this way and blow that way. So kicking is going to be interesting. Good stop by the Cowboys. Down. No first down. No first down. And now they got kick a field already. Stewart, Trayvon Diggs. Cowboys help again. The defensive line of ours is not like it's great stopping the run necessarily, but it's more about you have to block Kenny Clark, multiple guys. It leaves corners, safeties, and of course linebackers free reign to just go in there and attack. So that's why you're seeing the Cowboys able to do better in the run game. Although I will say, most of this drive has been horrible. That was the first time we got to stop on the run, and the first time we got pressure on the pass on 2nd down, and the 3rd down was the run stop. Now it's 4th and 2. They're kicking a 31-yard field goal. The score probably will change before they put the camera on. But I do want to say a couple last things here. They do kick it.
It is.
And the wind swirling. You see it, even a short kick. He almost kind of missed it left, but
it went wide left, like right at the last second.
Yeah, it just turned at the last second. So the key here, pre-game, as I said, the wind was blowing, but pre-game, I saw Aubrey kicking it from the 50-yard line, which means it's a 67-yard field. He was knocking them right through. So even though it's 3-0 them, no fear yet. And the Panthers, kicking the field goal, our guy can definitely knock them through even with the swirling wind. Now, before this game happened, there was a fight, guys. Someone from the Panthers staff, he's a special teams assistant coach. His name is Darren Bates. He will probably get fined. He walked over to the Cowboys. He was dressed in white, in a white shirt. He was a Panthers special teams assistant coach. Came over to the Cowboys warm-up side, at the beginning of the pregame, and him and Maurice Leofau, number 35, got into a little scuffle, and Leofau had to be separated from him. The staff member continued talking shit. Cowboy players started to join Leofau and head towards this special teams staffer for the Darren Bates for the Panthers. So a little pregame spice, but you know who jumped in the mix? You know who it is. Number 6'7". 6'7", guys. Brock Hoffman, our starting center, backup, but he's starting until Cooper Beebe comes back. He joined in the fracas, and the Panther staff member, guys. I expect him again. His name is Darren Bates, special teams assistant coach, to be fined, suspended by the NFL.
Something's gonna come down.
Now, yesterday there was a couple things I told you guys. We knew Miles Sanders, running back, is out for the year. Same injury Trayvon Diggs had. We talked about this on our Friday stream.
Yeah.
But I said after the stream, Saturday they're going to put him on IR and we'll move somebody up either from the practice squad or we'll get somebody off the injured list. Kalen Carson, Mingo. I was wrong about that part, but I was right about moving someone up off of the onto the 53-man roster from the practice squad, and that is the guy we need because we're low on receivers and we're low on returners. And so we put Miles Sanders on injury reserve, opened a spot in the 53, and then moved up from the practice squad, signed him to the 53-man roster. So he's on the team the rest of the year. Jalen Cropper. Yeah, Jalen Cropper, number 16. He's our returner. He's also our kind of our last receiver on offense. But we also elevated, this is his first elevation, wide receiver Paris Campbell, who we had on his team let him go. Picked him because he got injured. Picked him back up on our practice squad, and he is active for this game. Kalen Carson and Jonathan Mingo still remain on the 21-day injured reserve kind of window. So they were neither guy were upgraded or kind of elevated to the 53-man roster. The Cowboys want to take a little. I knew Mingo was having an issue, but I didn't know about Kalen Carson. He was full practice. The Cowboys were willing to wait one more week with him, and we, like I said, elevated Paris Campbell and then signed Jalen Cropper to the 53-man roster. That's two receivers right there. As far as the inactives for today, the Panthers, tight end Jatavian Sanders, cornerback Caleb Evans, Cropper running it back to the 27-yard line there. Of course, running back Chuba Hubbard out for them. Safety Travion Thomas, right tackle Taylor Moton. And I keep trying to say this to you guys. We need to attack Taylor Moton's side, the right tackle, when we're on defense. So watch the right side of their offense, the left side of our defense. We got to do a good job against their backup right tackle. They also they'll have the inactive. They have Jaden Crumdy and Tershawn Wharton, both defensive tackles. They're out for this game, inactive, not out, but inactive. The Cowboys, we know the inactives and the outs. CeeDee Lamb, Devontae Turpin, which is why we have
there we go. A solid run to Williams there for like 5 yards.
Jonathan Williams getting about 4 or 5 there. But we know that CeeDee Lamb and Devontae Turpin were going to be out this game, which means that's why we have Jalen Cropper in the 53. Tyler Booker, we also know he's going to still have a couple weeks to go. Offensive guard also out. Our backup, Tyler Smith, is out. Johnny Cornelius. And then we have Jack Sandberg. We know he was out with a concussion. And a surprise. I guess not a surprise. Mozzie Smith, the 58, he is inactive once again, which means defensive tackle rookie Jay Toya is back on the active list. Cleats on, uniform on, no Mozzie Smith on the field. Mozzie's done with the Cowboys, guys. Jay Toya, 7th round, a late round rookie, is beating him out, and he has been beating him out, let's be honest, since day one of our season. So, of training camp, of everything. So, Mozzie, embarrassment.
Yeah.
He's off this team, basically. He's going to be off this team. Shout outs to everybody in the house. Hit the like, subscribing, and hit that bell. Let's get this camera on and rolling as we get the party going. And
3rd and 6, as you guys.
Yeah, you get a reaction on 3rd and 6, hopefully. Here, let's see what happens here. If I get the camera on in time, baby, you keep us going.
All good.
Here we go. Ready? Oh,
there we go.
You see who I'm repping because we need to run. Some 33, some Javonte Williams, Dak throwing,
yes.
And we got to catch the ball too.
Way to
George Pickens trying to slide out of that. We got a first down, Cowboys.
We got like 10 yards.
Yeah, hey, we got a first down. That's what matters. Thank you guys for joining us.
Adding to your...
Yeah, it was a nice, good chunk of gain. I mean, it was 3rd and 6.
Mm-hmm.
So he got about I think a good 10 yards, maybe more. Guys, thank you for joining us here at My Cowboys Family. Week 6, it's official here, right? And we got a first down. Finally, our first down of the game so far. They moved that down the field, unless we could not. But now we're starting to move a little bit. Flournoy, got to hold on to the ball. First down, Cowboys. Number 19, Ryan Flournoy. I'm telling you, this man has earned his way to the practice squad. He earned his way to the 53-man roster. He's earning his way to maybe the 3rd receiving spot in this team. CD.
Yeah, he's making a great case for himself, isn't he?
You got CD, George Pickens, and then Tolbert's disappearing. I'm saying Tolbert's the 4th in my mind because Flournoy is the 3rd right now. I know we got Mingo still coming. He ain't going to change much. He might be our 4th or 5th. And then we got, Jalen Cropper now as our 6th. So we'll see what happens. We got Turpin and CD coming back, hopefully sooner than later. Again, Javonte Williams, number what? 33, old TD. Number 33, running hard. Running strong. You guys heard, again, he's giving credit to the offensive line for his running abilities. But, backup offensive lineman helping out, the run game helping out Dak in the pass game. And even though this game, thank goodness, we got Jalen Guyton back. I'm sorry, Tyler Guyton, left tackle off concussion. And, of course, the great Tyler Smith, left guard. Both guys are back starting. And, of course, Terrence Steele on the right side. So we'll have 2 backups on the offensive line, not 4 backups this week. Only Brock Hoffman, 6'7", and 6'6", TJ Bass. Dak's looking back, throwing.
What?
Pickens, one hand, jumping. Go, baby, go! What a play by Pickens. Oh, baby, you can't get in 2 hands and then go like this. You can't do that. Yes! There we go. He mentioned saying, give me a high five.
High five.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Boris.
Oh, shit, there's a flag.
It's on them.
Okay, penalty decline.
It's on them.
Okay,
it's a defensive hold in the passing side, so that's a good sign for the Cowboys. By the way, I forgot to say.
Did he just put? Okay, no, I think he's trying to show the ref.
I just want to say, John Luna, though, he was in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Up here, back to 70 points, just so you guys know. 70 points out of 100. And yeah, I will shout you out all the time, Mr. Loon, and anybody else who drops love, because we do appreciate your love and support to be able to do these things on these nightly kind of, or nightly,
Yes.
Regular. Weekly live stream reactions, and at least one weekly, kind of pregame preview. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, here we go. First and goal. I think we go Pickens in the corner. 50-50 that ball up in the corner.
I mean, it feels like they're just going to run
side. I know, but left side eventually will be used, I think.
Oh, I guess it doesn't look like
left side throw would be.
It is a run. Okay.
Yeah. So Williams gets about 2.
My first instinct was right.
Yeah, no, but I still think they're going to use. They're checking out that left side. The fight's almost going here again. Brock Hoffman, of course, got involved in the beginning of it.
Why is this game getting so
chippy?
Like from the start, from the coach.
Well, yeah, that's
you know
why.
What I mean? Like
it's probably just. I'm going to tell you why, baby. It's Rico Dowdle. That's why. Rico Dowdle's the reason why. Rico Dowdle is the one who sparked the bullshit right off the end of the last game. When he got 206 yards. He thought he's like the best running back in the league. But he was NFC Player of the Week. Good for him. But it's one game, bro. One game. Now, hopefully, he's having a good game. But hopefully, we can slow him down, stop him. Here we go. Play action. Williams blocks for a second.
Come on, Dak.
No, Dak had to throw that away. Yeah. It's just a bad play there. Not a good block by Williams, by the way, because Williams kind of tapped him a little bit. Didn't really stay with his block. Yeah. If he had stayed with his block, it would have opened up things for Dak. But then again, you saw Williams.
I know
Williams dropped up at the end, so maybe it was supposed to be a dump down, but they had a secondary guy watching. So 56 watching him still, even after that.
I don't know. I think you were right the first time. I'm just saying, I don't think he stuck his block as well as he could have.
3rd and goal from the 5. Flournoy going from left to right motion. We had trips left. Dak's leg up. They got 4 down.
Run Dak in.
No, you got.
I know.
Dak's gonna get sacked. He gets out. Now here's where you can get a touchdown. Someone's got to be open. Yeah, it out of his fucking hands. Flournoy. First drop I seen from him this year in the end zone. Now I don't know if that was knocked out by Scott, the Carolina Panthers cornerback.
It was good defense.
He was stuck on him no matter what. He was on him the whole time.
Flournoy had a chance though.
It's just too bad.
Let's see it. No, that was good. No, he didn't even have a chance. I can't even
see. It's a good defense. Here, you can see his hands in the way.
Look.
No,
that's what I'm saying. He was never gonna.
He had a chance. It hit his shoulder pad.
His hands weren't even up there.
No, I know
that's what I'm saying. His hands were down here. The ball was already.
My point is, it was on him.
I know.
It was not on.
Well, there's a reason I'm wearing this jersey once again, guys.
Swirling winds, no matter. Of course, it was a 10-yard kick, but it's 3-3 It's 3-3 now. It knocks it through. Still perfect. Never missed a field goal. Again,
man,
and that was all because George Pickens doing his thing.
And what an impressive play too. It feels
but
sad to reward that.
Now.
Yeah, exactly. It feels sad to reward that effort with only 3 points, but just anyway. Right? Yeah, and I'm talk Cowboys side, right? Because first of all, Jet Li was like touchdown, cheering it on. Come on. And we dropped a touchdown. Exactly. So Talk Cowboy said we should be running this damn ball. And I know it was I know it wasn't cute. I know it wasn't sexy, but I mean, the run game did get stopped a few times.
We still got 6 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards.
Close enough that I think we could.
2 yards, you should have lost yards.
Having one run, maybe for nothing. I don't know. It just. And honestly, something about the way that play was designed, maybe it's just me, but because you called out the fact that, Williams kind of didn't hit his block, it just felt like that is not the type of play that maybe I would have chosen for a goal line play. That's basically it.
Yeah, I think that, the dog is just killing my eyes.
It's okay.
I think that even though that is an issue with that, when it comes to the way the play was called, I personally am disappointed with Schottenheimer and Clayton Adams because, again, you have someone like George fucking Pickens, who's fucking 6 foot plus on the outside one-on-one coverage. You gotta hit 3 plays. You don't even throw it 150-50 ball for him on the on the 5-yard line.
Especially when the reason that you got there.
Yeah, you play him a little bit to the inside, single, one guy on the left. You can even look like a run if you want. You push him inside, so you push the defender inside, and then you snap the ball. He takes a step, kind of slanting in, then he goes to the corner. Dak's already throwing it. That's the 50-50 ball. That's a good chance for a touchdown for George Pickens. Probability of them intercepting is very low because he's so much bigger and taller. He can knock the ball down. Yeah, it might be incomplete,
Yeah.
but you got a better chance to get a touchdown than doing that shitty kind of, a dump down to the running back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What is that? You know what I'm saying? We use Pickens, use your elite players. That's one thing I posted in my short videos is that Soundhammer's like, I don't like to call plays just for guys to mix it up. And you spread it out. I like to call it for my elite players. So that's one of those plays where he should have called it for his elite player.
Yeah.
Flournoy's not his elite player. Not that was the play was for Flournoy. The play call would have been, let's specify a play that's going to give Pickens one-on-one matchups.
So, John Luna, Javonte Williams, the running back that we currently have starting for us, is wearing number 33. Yeah. That's why Mr. MCF is repping the 33. So.
Always repping TD as well. Oh, no. Oh, they go out of bounds. Touchback. Wow, we got lucky to not go out of bounds. Aubrey knocked that ball up in the corner so close that it looked like it went out of bounds, but they called it
touchback.
It almost went out of bounds on the one. It went into the end zone. They called it a touchback, which puts us at the. Is it the 20? Because it hit the ref. That's why. So it hit the ref. The ref was out of bounds, but it crossed inbounds first. So we got lucky either way.
It hit inbounds.
Okay, no, that's what a kick. But the fact that it came that close to the out of bounds, that's like a big. I know it's a 40. We had a 40. They get the ball on the 40 if I was out of bounds. Let me see what happens when it's like this, though.
And the Cowboys don't retire numbers.
We just saved 40 yards right there, 15 to 20 yards. I'm sorry, 15 to 20 yards, because look at they're at the 20. Because remember, when the ball does not go out the back of the end zone, it goes back to the 20. That's the key. They go out the back of the end zone. Get in there. They just held him. Damn it. Bryce Young there with a good 6-yard, 8-yard run. But you understand there's a difference. So if you kick the ball, and it goes out the back of the end zone. The back, not the side. The back of the end zone, that means it goes to the 35. When you kick it and the ball lands, let's say, in the end zone and they down it in the end zone, that's not the back of the end zone. You could do the 20. So that's why I said you kind of have to force either run it out or let it go into the back of the end zone and hope it goes out the back.
Yeah, because you don't really want to risk that in between.
Yeah, well, that's what they did. The Cowboys hit it so good there. Aubrey hit the ball so good that the ball bounced in bounds, went out on the 1-inch line, basically, in the end zone, and saved us 15, 20 yards. Because it would have been a penalty within 20. Low snap. They run up the middle with Dowdle.
Oh,
there's Shamar James, like I said, number 50. Someone's got to watch. Come in there making that quick tackle. Well, 3-4 yard gain. Not great, but.
You see, and Azteca agrees with you. The pass to Florida in the end zone should have been to a weapon like Pickens, C-Doc 80. Yep, they don't retire numbers. William Bernie, what's up? Big DZ 83. I saw a few comments also saying, like, oh, we're just warming up. Like, it's okay. So. John Luna, thank you so much, man. He said, MCF, if we get 7 bullseyes dropped, I'll cover the rest in 1 donation. Tetley 44 picked the number, and the number was 7.
All right, well, we got 6 to go then.
There you go. Roy Strassner, what's up? Much love.
Roy in the house. What are the Navy
By the way, Tetley 44 also said, somebody tackle.
Yeah, I know.
Which, by the way, they did there. That was a solid stop for only a 2-yard gain.
Yeah.
By Dowdle, I believe.
Yeah.
I didn't catch who was running the ball there. The Lunatic, what's up? He said, go Cowboys, Poodle.
Pinche Cowboys. Let's go. Yes.
So, William Bernie said Bryce Young's running ability worries me. Is he the most mobile quarterback we faced this year?
Fields is pretty mobile, but I think he's a little more mobile, although he's not really a runner, I don't think. Fields actually was second highest running quarterback. Good fake there. Cowboys froze him.
Hey,
but
worked.
Cowboys froze him. That was intentional grounding. Illegal man downfield.
Okay.
Because he pump faked it. It was supposed to be a quick pass.
Yeah.
When he pump faked it, the guys went downfield blocking the receiver. It was a receiver block, and he went down blocking. He just had to throw it out of bounds. Because if he didn't throw it, it would not have been a call.
Yeah.
Because he threw the ball. Now it's an intentional man downfield. If you're the Cowboys, you decline this one? I guess you take it. No. You take it. Still second and 13? Oh, we declined it.
Because you want the third down?
3rd and 7? 3rd and 8? 3rd and 6?
Whatever it is, it's a 3rd and long. So,
3rd and 6.
No?
I thought he had like 4 or 5 yards.
2 yards up first.
All right. I thought he had a couple more than that. Either way.
I guess we'll see in a second here. 3rd and 8. Yeah, I told you.
I'm surprised the Panthers are 2 and 3. I forgot. Not 2 and 3. We're 2 and 1. And I think
are
they favored? They're favored by a point and a half, I think. The Panthers are. So here we go. 3rd and 8. Shotgun for Bryce Young.
Not surprising.
Here we go. Cowboys trying to get some pressure. Nothing. Wide open. Nothing.
Yeah.
He gets the first down.
On Diggs, by the way.
Yeah.
In case anybody wanted to know.
And again, that's why I would have taken I would have taken the penalty. But 3rd and 8, I guess. Is all right. I mean, we just can't stop. I mean, how is Diggs playing back so far? That's Everfluss got pissed because Everfluss made the call to play back on guys. Now, I don't know if he's supposed to play that far back. I don't know if that's on.
I mean, that's again.
Trayvon Diggs. But
I think Diggs, at least on his end, has made it publicly known that it's not his choice to play that far back. You can take that as truth. You can take it as false. You can take it as somewhere in between.
Quick pass. Is that Donovan Wilson? Get it. He's fucking playing like an idiot. This idiot fell 6 times, Donovan Wilson. What the fuck is wrong with you? There's a flag at the end. What the fuck is Donovan Wilson slipped and fell? Fell again. Fell himself. Fell the third time. Fell the fourth time.
It's raining.
I know, but he fell 3 times. Then he got up, started running. And he's like running like he has a fucking limp. What the fuck is wrong with him? He got to get a touchdown.
Can't you just be happy we got the pick?
Yeah, I am, but
he didn't let go of the ball. I don't care where the fuck his feet are at this point.
No, but by Jesus Christ, he could have got a touchdown that play. No, it's a penalty because we go back 15 yards. It don't matter. Yes.
Oh.
Unnecessary on Carolina, which means 15 more yards. It's probably half a distance.
Goal.
Half a distance of the goal.
Yeah.
So you don't get 15 yards. You get half a distance of the goal. That's a big play there. Great awareness by number 6, Donovan Wilson.
By the way, yes, it is raining. It's already drizzling.
I know.
Nothing crazy.
That wasn't the rain. He just slipped on himself.
I'm just.
Hey, I know. But watch. We had Bland on coverage, which again, it wasn't great coverage, but it was more a great interception by Wilson. Hopefully, he did make it.
I don't care if he looks like he's spinning on banana peels. He held on to the ball.
Ooh, what's the late hit by 5?
I
by Rico Dowdle. Wow, Rico Dowdle was hit and hit late a little bit. A little cheap shot by the Cowboys. He ran to the Cowboy guy and knocked down Donovan Wilson.
Yeah.
So he was out of bounds. They called it on Rico Dowdle, which was really we knocked Rico Dowdle into him. Cowboys got a half of this to the goal line break there.
So instead of the Cowboys playing like it's the third quarter, let's see if it's 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line.
Yeah, I gotta see a touchdown here. And after a touchdown, we're gonna hit those 6 more there, right, Sully? Anyways, shotgun for Dak, looking, dumps it down. Jonte Williams.
Okay, we
gets
get
about
like
5 yards. So again, 2nd and 10. It's not goal. 2nd and 5 from the 12. I don't know, something like that.
See, Doc 80 said, I see him being greedy, asking for more during that, interception. Like, he got the
Yeah, I'm asking for more. You goddamn right, because the Cowboys, listen, you don't know when they're going to score or not. If we end up with 3 on this drive, you're going to say, MCF, you're right.
2nd pick of the year or something? Like,
Wilson has at least 2. Wilson himself has 2.
Yeah.
I think we have more than 2. But
I feel like that was the 2.
Well, Wilson had one wide open one again in the overtime against the Packers.
True.
Oh, fucking shit.
What was that?
Cowboys went all false started. It's on Brock Hoffman because he started late. You can't lose those yards like that. Now, so they call it on Tyler Smith. It didn't matter.
It doesn't
matter.
The
whole offensive line moved because someone didn't snap the ball. It's really on Brock Hoffman.
You know what's funny? I didn't get the chance to say this just because obviously, these 1 o'clock games always suck for us here on the MCF side, but the fact that we have our 2 starters coming back when our backups are playing so well in a weird way because they're all used to playing with each other, like the rhythm is off a little bit. Not saying anything. Maybe
Oh man, run up the middle. As you say that, we got an 8-yard run there by Javonte Williams. No, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. But baby, there's no way in hell in any plane or universe of bizarre underworld. It doesn't matter where you do not bet. You do not say, well, we've got Cornelius Jadana, whatever, who's hurt today. By the way, he's out. Over Tyler Smith. No, you don't. I don't care how good they're playing together. I know. You're not saying to replace them, but no, you got to get all the starters in there. It's just a huge jump. You got Nate Thomas versus.
I wasn't trying to say otherwise.
Nate Thomas versus Guyton. To me, is a big difference. You got first round picks there. You're sitting versus undrafted.
We got the first.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. He was over the line. He was over the line when he caught the fucking ball.
He did not, baby. He went back behind the line. You got to know this. He went behind the line again, and you turned around. When he caught it, if he had fallen backwards, it would have been good. But he caught it and tried to get extra yards. That's slow ass Ferguson.
Yeah.
Now it's 4th and inches. We're gonna go for it. And we're gonna go for it, but there's 6 seconds to snap it before the quarter. Time's going to run out before we snap the ball.
Yeah.
Now they get to think about it. Now we get to think about it. But the thing is,
there's not much thinking to do here.
Really? The point I'm trying to say is that now they get a chance, the Panthers, to plan. We, instead of just getting the ball falling forward, can't do that anymore. So now that situation has become a thing where you have to hope that
Lutic said it. Ferg rolled out
I know.
of the first down.
It was dumb. He should just fell. He thinks he's Pickens. He ain't Pickens.
Oh.
He ain't CD. Just put the fucking first down like Jason Witten used to. Stop trying to be Mr. Athletic. You're not. All right? You're more athletic than than the other tight ends we got on this team. Congrats, but you ain't Mr. Athletic.
Shoddy doesn't. No offense. Like
right now, that falling down shit might cost us 4 points, and if you go for it, might cost us 7 points.
It's like 4th and inch. Okay,
we could lose a yard. It's raining. It's slippery. You know shit happens like this. This is what the Cowboys take too many. They fuck around and they find out, and then we get all upset. Like why? Why are we upset? Because the Cowboys don't get upset. We know that was the way the Cowboys. They always fuck around, and we always find out. And yeah, so once in a while it turns out good our way. Sometimes we luck into it. Sometimes we just found out, and when we find out, usually when we're playing, I just feel it's not like we're firing on all cylinders. Kind of to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because of that, I just don't feel great about this. As maybe, it's just inches. Now they're ready for it.
Said it. Ferguson's got to know like where he is on the field, especially at such a critical moment. Like that's
just everyday.
That's not the type of fuck up that you want to see from your starter.
A guy who just got paid shitloads of money, $14 million a year, $13 million a year, or I just can't have that happen. Can't have that happen.
Yeah, that's it. Just wanted to throw that out there. So, by the way, guys, since you are here, and like I said, we did get rolling a smidgen late. We're here on the first quarter into the second quarter break.
Hit that thumbs up right now for the stream.
Hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You guys can follow us anywhere and everywhere at MyCowboysFamily. Of course, shout out to the people making things happen here, like the man John Luna, bossing the stream around, and the sponsor of the month here, of course.
And also leading the pack right now. He's the leader for the month. He's coming for round 2, maybe. We'll see. Also, I think the only one that dropped love today.
Yeah,
so shout out to him.
Kick things off. And guys, remember, if you want to enter into the raffle, just 6 more drops to get there, and then everyone who has dropped is automatically entered.
And everybody who drops after also gets automatically entered. No pre-raffle. Right into this thing for a Sewn and Stitch jersey. In fact, like exactly what I'm wearing here. Sewn and Stitch is fantastic. Same thing with the Brandon Aubrey jersey.
Brandon Aubrey jersey. Again, this is...
And again, any sport, any team, any player, it can be customized, any size, style.
And we are still going for it, and it looks like a run to Williams, obviously.
It looks like a run. We're loading it up. It could be play action here, but it is play action. And we're throwing it open. Touchdown, Cowboys. Lipke, number 40. We're playing the run. We played Brevin Spanford, Schoonmaker, Ferguson, Lipke. We're loading up to show run.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, watch the play action. It's too obvious.
And
the Panthers loaded up. They still were kind of like, we can play action may come. And then in the last second, they loaded up. And they sold out. And again, nobody's going to look at Lipke in coverage. They ran into each other.
And again, and honestly, this is where Schottenheimer shines.
And Clayton Adams, let's be honest, too.
Of course. It's true. Credit where credit's due. But it's more, and I think he said it earlier this week. I think we might have touched on it during our Friday stream, but it was just kind of a comment. I can't remember what reporter asked him. But his response as far as like why our offense is so explosive, he's just like, we have elite players on our entire offense at every position. Why wouldn't you use every one of them? And really it just comes down to what Schottenheimer's general philosophy is when it comes to at least on the offense, which is really every single person has a role to play. And they will and they will get their moment because everyone has their role to play.
Yeah, so, Skeptical in the house.
Even Hunter Lipke, like he scored that touchdown, and Skeptical fan with that $2 holler saying touchdown. Go Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys. Let's go. Much love to the man. Skeptical, yes.
Thank you so much, Skeptical fan with the $2 holler.
Unfortunately, he didn't hit the goal. Just want to make sure because of that jersey raffle, but he did hit the touchdown. Go Cowboys.
Ring the bell.
Yes.
John Luna's down to 68 points now on the stream box.
6-8. Not 6-7.
By the way, Delutic said, who had Lipke with the first Cowboy touchdown versus Carolina? Be honest, because I did not. So nice play call, said Big DZ83. Marcus Christie said touchdown, let's go. C Doc, CCogs84 said, yeah.
Listen, the
I
thing,
gave it enough
it was a great.
spice there.
That's the Clayton Adams / Schottenheimer kind of combo on that decision to make that call. That you show heavy run look, like you were saying, it's a run. It looks like a run. We had basically four tight ends in there, and
Yeah.
you have Ferguson, Schoonmaker, Brevin Spanford. Those three guys are tight ends, and you throw in there Lipke, which we sometimes call, I think he's a fullback, but he's a hybrid tight end almost. Those are also four passing receiving options that they don't know who is the guy to, because they're all, nobody's, it's not like CeeDee Lamb, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they're all like, we'll watch Ferguson, and the guy who they didn't watch at all was Lipke, got wide open.
Yeah.
And if they had covered him, the slant would have worked to whoever was doing a slant in there, because the Panthers ran to each other because one of them saw Lipke breaking it out, and they're like, oh, that's someone's going to cover him, and then fall down. So if they had stuck on Lipke, then it would have been an inside open touchdown, in my opinion. So that's it. It's pretty simple. Hey, John Luna done it again. He's out here. Much love to the man, John Luna.
Showing the love. Mr. Luna said with his $5 holler, put this one down for skeptical fan.
There you go. All right.
And now we need 5.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Again, thank you so much, Mr. Luna. Appreciate
thank you, brother.
Really, truly, your generosity is always appreciated. And speaking of, Jetly44 said, hold up, wait a minute.
We're getting going.
Love. Thank you so much. They're with their own $5 holler. As the Cowboys kick off here, he said, go Cowboys. Get this win and offense.
Go Cowboys.
Step up and score.
Damn right.
And defense, play better now. Get more stops now.
Well, the offense stepped up. We scored. That's a good.
And let's score again.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen, we don't want to fuck around with this game. We don't want to have too many. Let's get to the fourth quarter. We're up by 3. No. And also, it's injuries too. I just want to say, you want to make sure you get up on this team so you could take it easy, but run smoother plays, less pressure, and then in the fourth you can then kind of relax your guys and not take any injury. The fourth quarter injuries are the killers.
To be fair, Jetly44 is not wrong though, just in the general sense of getting more stops, because again, we obviously 3 points, good job, keep it up and all that, but I would still, we were talking about it pre-stream, I would still really much like to see Rico Dowdle held to under 100 yards. That to me is a bit of a, oh fuck me.
Is that him?
As soon as I say it, I think he's just got a first down, got 11 yards. And that's kind of my point.
He's got 50 yards already.
So I think we got to take that. Yeah, I think we got to take the L on that over/under for those of us who were hoping for the under.
To shut him down. See, here's the way you.
But you know what? I don't care if he gets 200. You know what? Let him get 200 something yards as long as this remains as low as it is.
How do you think? That's what I'm trying to say. How do you think you stop someone like anybody that's getting yardage on you? Happens to be Rico fucking Dowdle, but it's not his running, it's more the blocking, and they're missing their right tackle. So
58 yards so far, by the way. So you were like
at 50, but yeah, 58. How about 65 now?
Shit.
So he just got 7 more yards. So again, he's got what did I say? 65 yards now. 65 yards, Rico Dowdle. But how do you? It's what's the score right now? It's 10-3.
I know.
So my thing is, how do you stop them from running if you can't stop them from running? It's very simple. Very simple. You have to score. Stop them somehow and score more points. We have 22 yards rushing. They have 60 total yards rushing.
Basically, put up too many points to the point where their run game is no longer.
If there's a fumble, if there's an issue here, something happens, or just get a stop, and we get the ball back, and we can make it somehow in the middle of the second quarter, 17-3. Now their running game will slow down.
Looks like a timeout or
they're
injury?
They're checking the chains, I think they said. Oh no, it's Shamar James.
Again, I thought it wasn't when they showed the replay of the play, he was kind of like, it sucks because I do think it might be a concussion, maybe, but he also looks like he's
shoulder.
Living.
I don't know.
But the replay, he looked a little dazed and confused.
That's not good though, because already we're running on fumes there. No. That's what I literally said. Sam Burns' issue.
I know. Let's
of him being gone was not him.
Yeah.
He got hit in
that last area here. Yeah, he took a booty cheek to the face.
It's just a strained neck or something, but it's definitely not a broken collarbone. It's not anything major. It's not even a concussion. So the good news is he's probably going to come back. The thing is, we can only play 2 linebackers here. We have to we have Donovan Wilson.
I think it's going to be hard to stop this from turning into a first down.
We got fooled there. Pass, a little bit of pressure for Kenny Clark.
No.
Damn, they got us blocked the receiver screen. Foul, missed the tackle.
No, Lou Fowl got blocked out of the way.
I thought
like the first time, like he missed the tackle because he got blocked into next week.
Well, I could have sworn I saw him miss the tackle at the end here. Let's see.
He did.
No, I mean, look, I don't know if
they probably you might not be able to see it. Look, he gets
right here.
Got blocked. I know, but he got blocked.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He had that. He just arm tackled him. You can't. Leo Fowl right here has him. Leo Fowl like this, and he missed him. Leo Fowl, that's where he has to get better. He's great at like missiling in on someone and like targeting someone, but he's not great at like wrapping up and finishing the play. That's one thing I've noticed about Leo Fowl, which is unfortunate. Here he's blitzing on the outside. You see the Cowboys. He's not. Oh, he got blown out of that play. Jesus, Leo Fowl. So Rico Dowdle, another 12-yard run.
If he hadn't tripped over his own guy, we'd
first and 10 from the 18-yard line. They're in the red zone, and forget about trying to get points right now. We can't stop anyone, and we definitely can't stop this team. And Rico has 75 yards. Can't stop Rico Dowdle. He's embarrassing us.
What would you do in this play? Because I'm basically just going to keep running Rico.
I mean, Damone Clark, Bland, Leo Fowl, they're getting blocked 6 yards back. Toya is making the tackle, and he's 350 pounds under center. Man, this is a disaster. Another 20-yard line. They're running here at Dowdle. You got to hold on to him. There, Donovan Wilson.
Feels like we couldn't stop a toddler.
Donovan Wilson there. Again, this is where Donovan Wilson. I know people hate Donovan Wilson. I hate on him, but I do not. I think he's got decent coverage skills. He's got great hitting skills, and he's got a great run support. Plus, he could also rush the passer as that extra guy. You don't have to have a linebacker doing that when you have Donovan Wilson doing the things that he can do. Not all the time, but he's like a bigger Marquise Bell. So to me, like, you can use Donovan Wilson in a little more of that linebacker role, but I think Shamar James is back out there. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Kenneth Murray's there. Lou Fowle's there. Actually, he is not out there. So we only have 2 linebackers on this play, it looks like. And no pressure. He has all the time in the world. Wide open touchdown. And of course, what I say about his coverage skills, Donovan Wilson got burned.
Do you know the thing that sucks about
this game,
having a defense that sucks as bad as it does? Because I saw and this is what made me think of it, right? William Brady said I wasn't crazy about Diggs' effort on that screen to get off of his block.
Yeah,
and
that too.
I'm gonna be honest. When your defense sucks this bad,
you take chances.
No, it's not even about taking chances. It's one of those things where unfortunately it ends up being a self-fulfilling cycle. Our defense sucks. The second that we have a bad play or we do something wrong, like it doesn't matter what we do right. The second that we have something go left,
you got it. All right.
Like it just keeps going that way. So even though we got that interception, it doesn't stop the fact that everything else is still going in a negative direction that we don't want it to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And let's be real.
We'll never be able to win a game, though.
We have weak-minded divas on this team and a lot of young guys. Like that's who our defense is made up of. There's like a handful of players who don't fit that bill. Outside of that, most of our guys are either prissy divas or young guys that need a strong hand and strong discipline guiding them. And right now, it is not a cohesive unit because our players are on one page. The coaching staff is obviously on another. The execution is clearly in a different fucking book.
Everybody's screwing it up right now. And I'm talking about poor scheme, poor communication, poor coaching,
poor effort.
Poor player,
play,
poor execution, poor effort, poor every fucking thing on defense. And offense, if you're going to go, right now we had 3 drives on offense, right? We put up 3, we put up 7. I mean, I can't get mad at the offense for that, but we had a 3 and out to start the game. So that was unfortunate. And every opportunity now, it seems like if we fall short on offense, is now we're putting the pressure to lose the game. We're putting the pressure back on the defense. And I just don't, I want to have the offense at least always in front, always maybe a 10-point lead somehow. And then, it goes to 3 or it goes to 7.
Yeah.
Just keep that 2-score lead, but we're not doing that. We're not able to stop Rico Dowdle. Our defense can't really stop anyone.
Yeah. I want to hit up the chat and have a few comments and then you just kind of share your thoughts here. So William Brady said defense getting out physical. Bill Linsick said, what the hell? A 4-yard separation in the red zone?
Yeah, I mean, and also remember, you said out physical. You look at our guys, like Shamar James a little smaller, Leo Fowl smaller, a couple, I'm saying we have smaller linebackers. And the thing that makes me mad is that their offensive line is not great. The offensive line is not great. On top of that, their right tackle is out of the game. The Cowboys are not making usage of that.
I know. So, Jetly44 said, tie up. Making Bryce Young look good right now, like we made Fields look good. Aztec Aguilar said, trash ass defense. How was Tet that open? What the fuck? Don Oliver said, don't worry. The Joneses are going to act as if opportunity comes up, and also guys are coming back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, Overshown would have absolutely fixed that.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
That was sarcasm, for those that didn't realize.
Well, and I'm excited for Overshown to come back.
Yeah, no, but Overshown's not covering that play.
Exactly. So
that's still a touchdown.
JCogs84 said, we gotta fire Fuss. Play effing man defense. Lunatic said, well, I had Dallas 31, Carolina 21. So we are well on our way, thanks to our defense. Kenzie Ben said, then it's always the guy that gets his first NFL touchdown against the Cowboys.
Always the guy that kicks the longest field goal against us. The guy that cuts his first touch, number 4.
Don Oliver said, not enough pressure. PB13 said, it's going to be another game with 0 forced punts. Weapon X88 said, this defense is atrocious.
Let's make sure we refine one of those words there. There was already a forced punt. They forced us to punt. By the way, and I will continue,
I guess that counts.
I will continue to do this because the great man here, John Luna, right above, him, Jet Li, now skeptical. That's 3 people that are in the raffle, but only if we get up to 7 people. So we need 4 more people to hit this, target goal of $5 or more in the super chat, and then those people that are in already, and anybody else afterwards until halftime, will be automatically entered into the jersey raffle, which will be done at the end of the month, beginning of November sometime for the month of October. So keep that in mind. Now, if we don't hit that, then no one gets in.
By the way, they're showing that Wilson just slipped.
He just got, he bit. But yeah.
No, he slipped.
So because of the route. 4 went in, he went in, he bit on that route, broken ankles.
Okay, you're right.
But it wasn't really as much as it was, although maybe they need to fucking change the cleats. We run here with Jaden Blue for 2 yards. And again, that looked sloppy, I'm going to be honest. We ran to our strong side, too, the Tyler side. Tyler Guyton and Tyler Smith, 2 guys that are back, and it just took so long.
Strong side, I just think of strong hair.
It just keeps, we strung that play out so far out, and it took so long to hit the line of scrimmage, and the defense already figured out the gaps and kind of filled in all the holes. Now, Javonte Williams on the...
Wisen 27, you cracked me up. Jason White agreed, but Wisen 27 said, Donovan Wilson led us to getting a touchdown. Donovan Wilson allowed a touchdown. Perfectly balanced.
Here we go.
We Catch by Pickens.
Oh! Watch his leg. That's not I guess it's not... Actually, technically, he wanted a horse collar, but...
I mean,
it was not a horse collar. They grabbed the bottom.
Grabbed him by the waist.
Nope, but by the bottom of the jersey and pulled him down. But that's how you break your leg. That's what happened to Terrell Owens. That's why they changed the rule, because of Roy Williams. He got leg. That right leg got caught underneath him there.
I mean, honestly.
Also, it's the way he fell. It's that whole drop hip tackle, which I think could have been called there. But it came really close, and that could have been George Pickens' fucking leg.
I mean, I have to be honest. He got very lucky that he slid his leg out.
3 for 53 catches, 54 yards for him.
Another run to Blue for no gain.
No gain. Blue is definitely not got it right now, and their defense. I don't know where their run defense. Listen, I talked about this all week. How bad their pass and run defense are. They're bad at getting pressure. They're bad at sacking the quarterback. Actually, they're 32nd in pressure and 32nd in sacks. They also allow a lot of yards per play. We also gain a lot of yards. So everything is going in our favor, yet we seem to be sputtering, almost like the way we played against Chicago.
Yeah,
it feels like
that's a good way of
it feels like Chicago again, and we're playing like lackadaisical. We're not ready. It's like trap game where we expect to win this because who are we, honestly, though? We are their false start by us. This is their Super Bowl. This is the Panthers Super Bowl. Keep that in mind, guys. They look at this game as
Javonte Williams.
The Super Bowl. Javonte Williams moved. I don't even know what the fuck.
I guess he was in motion
because he was playing receiver. They had him playing receiver and motion in, and I guess when he shifted forward. I don't know. That's false.
I know, but that's like the second or third sloppy penalty like this we've gotten.
Oh,
this game.
Oh, he did move. He did jump.
He did.
He jumped because Tolbert shifted. That's where it happened, and he jumped because of his shift. Now it's 2nd and 15. You want to get at least 7 to 10 yards here. Dak has a lot of time.
Williams right there
dumps it down for 5 yards.
I kind of I knew that.
That's basically they had everyone covered. That's a fail for us on that play. 3rd and 11. So I mean, again, to me, failure play there.
We only got 4 yards. Even better.
That's what I was saying. When he dumped it down, that's what they wanted us to do. They won. 8 minutes. We're almost at halftime already. I can't believe it. 8 minutes and 39 seconds. And 30 and 11 for us. You talk about punting. We already punted once. Will we punt here? If we get a first down, we're almost at midfield. So it's a long one here. We're on our own 35. Shotgun for Dak. They have motion trips left. Tyler Guyton can't stick his man. Dak throws the ball across. Good defense by number. Is that Horn? JC Horn?
Oh.
Late hit. JC Horn, I think he might have hit him early. It might be late hit on the quarterback. I think it's late hit because Dak was getting hit in the process, and then the flag came out all after. It's on the Panthers no matter what. That's a good sign. It might be interference. It's an automatic first down no matter what. Pass interference, JC Horn. First down, Cowboys, and we got lucky. So for those people that always blame the refs, please stop blaming the refs.
No, this take the refs out the mix. This one because this feels like a bailout.
Refs are usually blind, and they are against us. But this time, they made the right call. He held him. He pulled his arm.
He held his hand.
And listen, Ferguson's arm was pulled. Honestly, though, they don't always call that. So, thank you, blind refs. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not going to say it wasn't a penalty because it did look
like he was. It. He grabbed his arm.
But yeah,
it's technically a penalty.
Yeah, that normally, and honestly, I appreciate the honesty in the chat too because all you guys are saying it. Like, we got bailed out.
We got. Hey, now let's make something of it. If we got lucky, let's get this something. Here's a touchdown here. Oh no, here's another dump down. Like it's okay to get these 7-8 yards or 4 yards or 2 yards, but the Panthers are keeping everything in front of them. They're not letting the big play. So
and you know what?
That's a good thing. They're waiting for us to make a mistake.
It's obviously working.
Yeah. They're wasting time, keeping the defense off. I mean, keeping the defense on the field, but they're basically just hoping that we make a mistake.
Yeah. Plus, Azteca, I think it was you who said that you wanted to see more Lipke usage, just in general. Again, I do think that Schottenheimer has increased his usage.
Well, he got a touchdown today, his first of his career, I think, at least catching wise. I mean, no game. What is going on?
He lost a yard.
The blocking is horrific there. Brock Hoffman was blown out the fucking center there. I don't know what's going on, but
it's a rough day. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know you don't like me saying that the rhythm of the O-line is off because the starters came back. It wasn't because the starters came back. It's just in general, like, hey, like, you know, the starters are used to playing with the starters. The backups are used to playing with the backups. We had an entire line of basically backups, an entire line of basically starters.
But the backups play. I understand the cohesion.
All I'm trying to say is that obviously something here is just still not gelling 100%. Don't ask me what it is.
We're playing us a worse defensive line.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a first down to Pickens.
Pickens, right?
Yep.
Dude, Pickens is fucking killing it today.
Pickens is doing great. And Pickens is coming through like without CD, he is coming through above and beyond and doing what a number one receiver does. And that's what he wanted to get paid like that. In Pittsburgh, they got DK Metcalf. He says, I want out of here. And remember, he's a diva. I mean, he will cause problems in the locker room, but he also is a player. And he's a dog. And he knows how to get those plays, make the plays, come through in the big time when you need them.
You know what's funny? I would not be crazy surprised if when CeeDee Lamb comes back, our offense kind of like has to figure itself out a little bit again as we adjust.
As you say about the offensive line, yes, I understand that slight adjustment.
Delay a game.
Might as well.
How is that not a delay a game?
I wish it was because we lost 5 fucking yards and a down. Man, Jaden Blue's sucking a big one today, you guys. I don't want to see Jaden Blue in there right now.
And yeah, he looks like he got bent like a
one of their guys looks okay.
I think he was just picking up a sock.
The thing is that
Jelly's like, "What's a face mask?" But that was a lame play.
It was a face mask. It could have been on both guys, but yeah, I know you're saying.
I know, but that feels like the type of Bush League stuff that you kind of complain about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah,
I'm not. Yeah,
they're not. Again, they shouldn't.
Not in a bad way. We got lucky with that.
We're lucky. We might get 3 points out of this. Is what I'm trying to say, Jet Li. We should have punted. It should have been a punt.
At least we only lost 2 yards.
Dak's looking, dumps it down. Schoonmaker finally holds on to it.
Like he had 7-8 yards. It's a much more reasonable third and like 6.
Yeah, he spun for he spun around and got an extra yard or 2, which is good. But
like at least he knew to spin forward.
Dak is hurrying it up because we're going to be under 5 minutes.
So actually 3rd and 4.
Yeah.
So that was an extra yard or 2 I wasn't expecting.
Yeah,
that makes a difference. What's up, Dave Brown? By the way,
Dave Brown in town. 5 minutes and 5 seconds and ticking before halftime, and 3rd and 4. Got motion there from Schoonmaker. Dak's resetting the play a little bit. It's calling an audible. We got 10 seconds to snap it. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. We snapped the ball here. Dak's looking 3rd and 4, looking left, going deep.
Come on, no way.
Open.
Yeah.
He went for the 50-50 ball there. I don't know what was going on with the line of scrimmage, but Pickens did not have him beat, and Dak threw it.
Why? Field goal now.
Yeah, I don't understand that though. I don't understand like what happened there. Okay, I know what happened. So great coverage by Carolina. Jackson, number 2, played off on him, and by the way, they're staying out there, baby. I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, and they stayed off of him. So almost like a zone, like a back
caught
zone.
Me off guard.
And the thing about doing that back zone kind of coverage is that that little route that he did to fool him, if it was man, because it looked like man, that was a touchdown.
By the way, we are going for it. Actually,
out.
Maybe no, we're not. So the reason it seems like we're going to try to go for it, we're on their own 30.
Yeah, it is.
So
I mean, it's a.
The point is that a turnover here is basically like
a kickoff.
Yeah.
But the thing is also it's 4:44 and it's 4th and 4. Isn't that funny?
I know.
4:44 to go in the half. 4th and 4.
This is
for our Cowboys. Look, I don't know if we call the timeout. I don't know if we're gonna go for it or not. But I see the Cowboys are playing. I don't say overconfident, but they're playing with fire a little bit here. Now I agree with you. If we don't get a first down, it ain't the end of the world. But they get the ball second half. All right, Aubrey is 47 yards with swirling wind. Huh?
We did blow it when we got the ball first.
Swirling wind, maybe that's why they don't want to risk it. Although I seen them kicking 67 yards in pregame. So we'll see what happens here. 4th and 4. Can we earn this one and not bail out? Can we earn this fucking first down? 4th and 4. Williams is inside. He's giving help there to Brock Hoffman and basically interior offensive lineman. Got him.
Yes.
Pickens, first down.
Oh, there's the flag came from the backfield,
yeah,
so maybe
doesn't matter. It looks like he pushed off. I don't know who's the penalty there. It's either a push off on offense or defensive interference. Either way.
I mean, Dak's still offense is staying out there, so I think it's on them.
By the way, Teresa, stick it to him.
What's up? Thank you, Teresa.
Taking John Luke down to 63 points.
And that's another hit on the target.
Much love. Yes, that is another hit. And guys, that's right. It's 420. 4 out of 20 hit on the. That means we need how many more? 3?
3 more?
3 more for John Luna to get everybody in the raffle. Schottenheimer's
screaming for it. So yeah, like I said, we got really, and again, Pickens tried to do another one of those little leaps there. Obviously, didn't work out, got caught, but still, love to see it. Keep it moving forward. Offense looks like a run.
Hey, thank you, Teresa.
It's a play action. Oh, it's a little.
It's a Flournoy for 3 yards. 3 yards. But I was going to say, Teresa Stickle, thank you, and maybe that is what we need. That's why we got the first down. Let's go.
It worked.
Oh man, I picked Jacksonville in this one. I'm losing this one.
I think that one.
Seattle just hit a long one. I just want.
I'll lose every pick.
I want to see NFC lose every game, and any NFC team lose against the AFC every single time. So that's why I'm hoping Jacksonville wins that one. And who cares?
So by the way,
Cowboys got to win to even do anything.
Lucky we did get the extra yard. So it's 2nd and 7 and not 2nd and 8 like I thought it was going to be.
All right, 2nd and 7 on the 19th, so officially in the red zone. They are the team that I think 4th most allowing and scoring touchdowns against them when a team gets in the red zone. Do we do this? We do. Yeah, can I never call that one?
Oh man!
Jake Ferguson touchdown. And yeah, J.A. Teresa. Thank you.
2 for 2. On the touchdowns, by the way.
You see that? Your boy MCF knows what's going on. The play action. And then this one here. Again, I called this stat earlier in the week. I'm calling again one of the worst teams, 4th worst team in the red zone and allowing touchdowns, not just scoring, field goals, allowing touchdowns. They are horrible.
And by the way, thank you so much, Ferguson, for making up for that.
Yes.
Really unfortunate.
That bad missed or bad penalty against J.C. Horn by the Panthers. And that 4th down and 4. Make by the Cowboys back to Pickett. That gave us 7 points. That could make the difference in the game. That's how important that was.
We're gonna go back and think about that as the game changer, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's gonna be the play that makes the difference.
This drive, really. Yeah, but
by the way, 3 minutes and 39 seconds left.
But where does it come from? It comes because of the penalty that shouldn't really have been called. Usually won't get called, So I'll take it, though. I'll take it.
I'm going to say this just because I do especially 17. Like the emojis this week.
Oh, yeah?
So drop him if you got him, guys.
Drop him if you got him. Drop him.
Let me read a few of your comments here, especially now that we've scored. Don Oliver said, "Why was that so funny for Dak?" Just because I think he was just laughing at like the way that things went down. If that makes sense, yeah. So
yeah, I mean, I'm not criticizing him for that.
Yeah, no, not in a bad way. Just like basically like why was he laughing so much there in that moment, right? So now Delutic saying, "I like the aggression because our defense is still in Dallas."
Hey, I hear you.
We need the offense to score points every single time they're on the field. I will settle for this man over here.
Yeah, Brent.
But realistically speaking, I would very much like to see much more of these men over here,
running the ball in.
We all have our preferences. Oh, sorry. Big DZ said, "Do that every play."
Yeah, I know.
So great job, Pickens. I love it. Touchdown. Jake the Snake. I love that. Jake Cox. Let me see. Wiseman27 said, "W going for it on fourth down." Agree. Yeah. And again, would we have ever done that under a McCarthy offense?
Once in a while, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Once in a while, but not as often as we're doing it, which seems with shot.
It does feel like, and I'm just throwing this out there, but you want to talk about the new generation of coaching or offense? Think of Dan Campbell. Like he was, I don't want to say the pioneer, because obviously people have been going for it on fourth down all the time, but he certainly popularized in the modern day offense, going for it more aggressively, depending on the type of offense that you have, right? Like, we historically, have to be honest, we tend to play conservative, especially because we have basically always had kickers we can rely on. Like, outside of 1 or 2 years in the last 15 years of Cowboy history, whoever the fuck is kicking the ball, they kick it and they get it consistently. Why would you give up consistent points to take the chance on an offense that maybe isn't as proven? We're running a different type of offense here in Dallas now. So
I agree.
Just want to throw that out there. So he laughed at Pickens' hurdle attempt. Okay, thank you, Don Oliver. So, by the way, Dylan says, "Someone tell our defense we play at noon, not at 3.
I know.
Aguilar 4 said, "Okay, defense, please don't mess us up. We just need another turnover or a stop."
All I'm saying is we get a stop. We got Brandon Aubrey. You need 2 plays and a timeout, and you can kick a 50-yarder, a 60-yarder. Even with the swirling winds, you risk it. Now, let's see. We got to get the stop first here. We do. He gets to about the 34, 35-yard line on the return. 3 minutes and 34 seconds, which means 3 minutes and 34 seconds left before the automatic entries are over. Got 3 spots left we need, and we'll see who hits it.
Yeah.
And again, people can put in a couple times. That means you get 2 or 3 actual options there. So we'll see what happens. Either way, the more raffle entries, the more chances you get in to the raffle. And
right.
I mean, the more $5 hits on the bullseye. We need 3 more, and then I know John Luna always comes through. That means everybody will be put into the raffle, and anybody after that, yes, will put into the raffle. But here we go, Rico Dowdle trying to get to that 100 mark. That's only a couple yards, trying to rip the ball out.
I love to see it
by Houston. That's James Houston, number 53. So yeah, and in case you guys are not knowing what I'm talking about, you don't have to even be a Cowboy fan in this little thing we have here going, because it's any team, it's any jersey, any team, any sport, any team, any player. It can even be personal. You can say your last name in the back if you want. All sewn and stitched. We got the star level gets 1 entry. Over everything gets 2 entries. The monthly bonus, the monthly sponsor of the month gets another bonus entry, but everybody else is earning it.
Yeah.
And that's, you guys have a chance to do that.
Here's a big 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. A little pressure. Bryce Young threw it quickly.
It worked.
Now I don't know if there's a flag there on Trayvon Diggs.
It might be. Damn it.
Trayvon Diggs looked like he held him there.
First.
Yep, automatic first. But I will say this: I don't think it's interference so much as defensive holding. If it's holding, it's 5 yards. So he could have saved the. They're saying he might have saved the touchdown. If it's illegal contact or holding, I think it was holding.
Then it's worth it.
It's 5 yards and a first down. You give that up, because if not, that's a touchdown.
Well,
Trayvon Diggs playing shitty. You know what I mean? Hey, Teresa with another entry. Miss Stickle.
Thank you so much.
Wait.
Oh, it's a holding on Reddy Stewart?
Okay, but that's okay. Still okay. 5 yards and a first down. Teresa, thank you.
Sorry about that, Teresa, but thank you so much. Appreciate that. Another $5 holler. You know what? Maybe with the tapping of that penalty, you're right. See, I am good luck.
Let me see what happened here, because look, here, Trayvon Diggs bit on this. Yep. Ooh.
It should have been illegal contact.
But no, but they
I guess was it after?
So I just watched Reddy Stewart in the middle, though. He did have his hands on him. So it should have been illegal contact. Oh, Trayvon Diggs. Oh, reading that play, making it hard. Reggie Stewart making a tackle inbounds, keep the clock running.
Okay.
So second and
I will take that.
2nd and 5, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Thank you, Teresa Stickle. You stopped the big play. You got us a touchdown, and you got yourself 2 entries. If we, how
That's
many
right,
more we got?
Two
more $5 drops in the super chat in the next. I was gonna look at the time here. Next 15 minutes, I guess, because basically at the end of this quarter, less than 15 minutes, 10 minutes. We need 2 $5 hollers.
That was that was huge. That was huge.
So, oh no, Sam Williams almost went up. He went over the line and came back, which was good. They're saying that they moved. Can we get a stop here on Rico? No, it's a fucking first down on 2nd and 4. He gets 5. So 2-minute warning.
By the way, did we ever see what's 60 again? Did he ever come back, or was that him there, James?
Huh?
The defensive player that got rattled, an earlier player too.
Shamar James.
Yeah, Shamar James was that him there on that play, right?
I missed it. Number 50. So I don't know.
50. Okay, so then give me 2 seconds. Let me just triple check
I
to
think
see how he's
58
doing.
is Murray. It might have been 58 because it looks like it.
So
the number.
by the way, Jetly's saying they missed a false start. I think that would have been on us.
That's where Kenny Clark pointed it out. Sam Williams was supposed to run over and came back. That would have been offsides, Cowboys. But the false start was Kenny Clark or Osa pointing to a guy. He pointed to the guy across. He's like, he moved and then he snapped the ball and they still got the 5 yards.
Quick injury update, guys. Marshawn Nealon is questionable to return with an ankle injury.
Nealon was not even questionable to play this game. So he came in there, got banged up in one play. Not a good start for him in this game after being questionable with the same injury.
I know.
And he missed last week too. Marshawn Nealon, number 94, in case you were wondering.
And then just give me a second because I'm just trying to find out what's going on with.
With Shamar James, because again, he's right now has to start for us because no Sanborn in there, who missed the cut, so to speak. He's out with a concussion, so he'll be back for the next game, and so will Turpin, maybe CeeDee Lamb. Those guys will be, but that's next week. That's against the Commanders in Dallas. Where, by the way, we're wearing our. I think we're wearing one of we're wearing our icy whites or something. We're wearing one of our I think we're wearing our navies. I'm not sure. We're wearing our a different setup, I think, next week. But so far this year, every week we wore our white jerseys, or last week we wore our Color Rush white jerseys. So anyways, I think we only wear these towards the end of the season.
Thank goodness. So after being evaluated for a concussion, Shamar James was back on the field for that position. So the point is that he was good to go. So yeah, I just wanted to extra confirm because it moves so quick, and obviously they weren't going to just show some random player like that.
Yeah, I agree.
But that was like one of the only injuries that I was like seriously concerned about.
Dave Brown.
His comment that caught me off guard.
Dave
Brown with the $5 holler jumping into that raffle. He said, "How about them Bulls?"
All I gotta do is that's right here. You know it. Go USF Bulls, baby.
It actually took me a second. I thought he was talking about the Chicago Bulls, and I'm just
I wanted Dave and ask because my daughter and I were talking earlier. She was here earlier today and yesterday and visiting out of town. We watched the USF game.
Yeah, she'll be back
that's on Friday. She'll be back home later tonight. Yeah, she's gonna stop by here though as well for the game. But the thing is, that was, they were down 21-14 against North Texas, I think. North Texas was a 30th ranked team, top offense, I think, in the college league. Shout outs to USF for blowing them out 63-30 something. And unfortunately, I think Rico's about to hit 100 yards here on our 40-yard line.
She stopped the first down there.
By the way,
2nd and 2.
Because of that drop,
that's right. We are one away, guys. Again,
one away from the man John Luna, making it worth everyone's while. And as you can see, getting in this raffle, Dave Brown, if he drops another, he gets another raffle entry.
That's right.
I guess the next person who drops basically guarantees themselves in the raffle. Think about that. So the next 5 on it, and the next minute, 20-second left in the half. That's all. We're battling the time here. Play action, not good for us. Oh, Sam Williams!
Damn it.
And a late hit too. I hope he's not going to get called for that because he kind of shoved him in the back, and he bangs the ground. He knew he pulled up at the end. He didn't hit Bryce Young. He just stopped. Bryce Young threw it. Then he shoved it.
I'm going to say it. It looks like we got lucky there again.
Yeah, but
Jesus Christ, how many times?
Sam Williams not playing. Sam Williams just a disappointment as well. I go back to Marco.
I know, but I'm going to be honest. Were we ever really expecting him to somehow fill the shoes that Micah?
Not Micah, but we expected him to be better than what he's showing now. He's playing crap, but he's always been undisciplined. We got to have an interior guy that
I feel like I landed somewhere
no
in
face
between.
mask.
I feel like I landed. somewhere in between you and Marco Seppi when it came to Sam Williams, but it definitely seems like Mark was more right than wrong for sure.
Now, timeout was called here. 41 seconds. Who called the timeout? This is important. We have two. We used one earlier. Remember that. We got the first down, so that was worth calling.
Not really saying who.
It was worth calling the timeout because we got the first down. They didn't fucking say it.
It's okay. Let me see if we can find out here on my side.
But the point is that the importance to here, guys, is that the Cowboys called timeout, which I think it was the Cowboys. I don't see the Cowboys call timeout. That's a good. That means the Cowboys will now kind of how do I say, have a chance here to stop them on the next two downs, force the field goal, and get the ball back. All I'm trying to say is that's all you need from Mr. Brandon Aubrey. What about Mr. Reverse Brandon? Oh, I guess Brandon Aubrey. Dave Brown. Dave Brown B, the Bourbon Hunter. DBBH. What's up, Dave Brown, a Cincinnati fan? They play a tough game tomorrow against the Commanders, but we hope you beat the Washington Commanders. Beat the Commanders tomorrow.
Appreciate you
early
so
Monday
much.
Night Football game.
And that officially does it. You guys know Mr. Luna's a man of his word. Thank you so much, Dave Brown, dropping in there, dropping that $5 holler, and he said it. Only 1 minute left. Boom. Go Cowboys.
Thank you, Dave Brown. And he's got 2 entries now. By the way, it breaks down. It's going to, again, and you can still add to this, guys. Anybody who drops 5 is still entered automatically.
Now you're automatically entered now that we got there.
Excuse me, there's no pre-raffle anymore.
By the way, automatic said raffle. Carolina called the timeout. So thank you, Duluth.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
And that is the best thing that could have happened because now we keep our 2 timeouts. I wanted to keep at least 1 for Brandon Aubrey on offense because I want to try to stop it. If they get an incompletion, or they do a bad play, they go backwards, whatever. Of course, it can be a fumble, turnover. We get a sack, something. Incompletion, sack, a stop, timeout. And now you force them to a third and probably like 8. And then the next play, you probably have to call timeout, but at least you get the ball back. That's the key. You get the ball back. And we got Brandon Aubrey. We also got Dave Brown, who, by the way, helped knock John Luna down to 48 points on the Stream Boss as well. He's out of the green. That's the first time we've seen that in a long time with John Luna. But Dave Brown, I have a feeling that's going to be fixed. I have a feeling. Dave Brown with the 5 on it. Shout outs to him. And Dave Brown, 2 entries. Again, when Luna dropped, Mr. John Luna hits the rest of the numbers here. We got Teresa Stickle, who has 2 entries in this thing as well. And then we have Skeptical Fan, who gets an entry per John Luna. And, of course, John Luna himself gets an entry as well. So shout-outs to everybody who are getting bonus raffle entries here directly streamlined right into this jersey raffle coming at the beginning of November sometime right here on My Cowboys Family. And, again,
that's right.
Dave Brown wins it. He gets a Bengals jersey. Whatever. He can have Dave Brown in the back. You know what I'm saying? And have number 99. I don't know. So it's really and you can have a soccer jersey, a baseball jersey, a hockey jersey. There's a lot of jerseys available.
Yeah.
So anyway, on that note, let's get back to the Dallas Cowboys and these jerseys. It's Soda Sticks, by the way. But yes, either way, we got to get a stop. 2nd and 9. Incompletion would be great or a sack.
I don't know. One of our guys got full.
A fumble. Okay, he pressed it backwards. Got to get Rico here. Okay. It's okay. They just want a fumble. Cowboys not get the second one. No, there is a flag though.
Oh shit, he did get it. Oh my god,
man, they just wasted a lot of time. There is a flag, but it stops the clock. It's
Thomas lost the fumble.
There was 2 opportunities for the Cowboys to get the fumble, and we messed up both. But it wasn't a fumble; it was a lateral. Did he hit the ground? Let me see. No, it's a forward lateral, so it's a penalty on them on top of that. And I think they lose it down on that too. That's a forward lateral. Rico then fumbled the ball after the lateral. Punched the ball out was Escarazu. Much love there. Ezeraku with the rookie, number 41, doing a great job there. But then we couldn't get this Leggett from their side recovered the receiver right here at the end.
Look, credit to the Panthers.
They got lucky bounces.
Not just that, but they got very aware players that jumped on the ball.
Big thing is they went back a shitload of yards. They just lost. They lost a shitload of yards. It's 3rd down and what, 20?
And it's true. Whoever the announcer is, they said it. They're like, they just panicked.
Yeah, here. That's So either way, I don't know what happened. They went farther back, but they said it was not a forward pass. They said it was a backwards pass, which is why actually it's a good thing because there's a 10-second runoff. I think they said or something. Or the clock starts on the whistle. So let's see what they do here. The Panthers, 3rd and 18. On the Cowboys, I call a timeout. If they run any clock, 30 seconds? 30 seconds? You call timeout and you guarantee you keep one as long as you don't blow this fucking play.
Yeah.
So that's what right now Shotty's on the middle of the field, the head coach of the Cowboys, trying to figure out the next move. He's pretty smart about it. I think he's been great at like game management. So he's kind of similar to me. Unlike that's where McCarthy really failed. Not play calling decision making. It was more game management.
Still
Clock management.
Few like rough around the edges little moments that, you know, but like you said, the bones of it, the foundation of it is really solid.
So I listen. He figured out what's the best thing here.
Agree on the whole McCarthy.
See, right now, here he is. He's talking about it. First of all, if it was a forward pass, it would be incomplete. It would not be a fumble.
True.
So that ball would not go back. The ball went back farther. The Cowboys are actually luckier that this was not called a fumble, not called a forward pass.
Yeah.
See,
it actually benefits.
Look, he's right now. He just talked to the ref, and he's correcting the ref. The ref called the main ref over. So see, that's what I say. This is an important thing. You take the 10-second runoff. The Cowboys did that, and it stops the clock.
Yeah, and honestly, I really like seeing these moments because not just that, like the fact that Schottenheimer was diligent about
Cowboys take the timeout. What's the reasoning? Save a timeout. 20 seconds. We are assuming they're not going to get a first down on 3rd and 18, right? So then the Cowboys reversed it. They said, I think this is the better move. You save the 30 seconds, and you use a timeout. So you use a timeout, you save those 10-second runoff.
Okay, because they want time to...
Listen, 3rd and 18. That's the whole point. 3rd and 18, they're not going to make it.
But that's the point. Like, they want time to try to...
John Luna! Well... out of field goal range, you want to get the penalty, but also make it a harder field goal, but also you want to save the timeout for Brandon Aubrey. And maybe even a touchdown drive for some reason. Here we go. The man, John Luna, just made everyone's dreams come true. They a quick pass inside. You don't have to call time. Well, I mean, they're not going to call timeout. We have to call timeout. We have to.
Okay.
They'll let the time run down to 3 seconds and a half. We call timeout. That means with one play, Brandon Aubrey, record. We'll get to that in a minute. The swirling winds.
Let's hope.
John Luna breaking records. Back to 100 points on the Stream Boss. Hits the bullseye. Everybody who dropped $5 or more is automatically entered into the jersey raffle right here. This awesome jersey raffle right here. Javonte Williams, let's go. But yes, which will be done for the month of October. You know, after the month and sometime in November. So in the beginning of November, big shout out to the man who always keeps his word. John Luna, much love.
And he said, yay, thanks to everybody who helped out our MCF reach their goal. Thank you to you, Mr. Luna,
You're the man, brother.
The holding your end of the bargain.
He always does, and he's awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you as they're kicking the field goal now.
You know what's funny?
John Luna, we pray.
I was going to make a joke and say I should take my break early now because I'll guarantee the Cowboys somehow score a touchdown instead.
Long kick.
It looks good, man.
Damn, it sneaked in there.
That was close though, and again, you saw it. Like it started off straight, but you saw it.
He was not that good. That first kick, he was not that good. But boy, he knocked that one through. But snuck through Fitzgerald. But if he made it, and you can see which way the wind is blowing. It's going from left to right.
Again, like I said, it was pushing it towards.
It's going left to right. So for us, it's going to be right to left. So. They practice this pregame. There's a reason why the Cowboys want the ball back with a little bit of time left for 20 seconds for Brandon Aubrey. Listen, guys, one play out of bounds, 2 plays out of bounds. Aubrey with 1 or 2 or 3 seconds, we kick the field goal from 67 yards or 70 yards and say, what the hell? The only thing you got to do is have coverage on the return. Because if they don't reach it, they're going to return it. And that's when you have all your big guys out there who are blocking. They got to make this tackle. So that's where it gets a little scary.
By the way, since I see you guys asking in the chat, yes, Carolina does get the ball back second half. Yes. And unfortunately, we did not make the most of our starting possession.
Yeah, it was a 3-and-out. So we punted. By the way, I also want to add something else. Much love again to John Luna. We praise this man. He's the guy who's running the show for basically 3/4 of a year already. But I want to say this. Everybody else, we still got the raffle going. There's a minute left. But anybody here before basically before we start the second half raffle, you still drop, you still can get into this thing. And if you really want to get a raffle entry for $5, that's all you got to do for the rest of this half, I guess. For the rest of this, the next 10 minutes or so. So get it in when you can. They wanted it to bounce. He touched it. What a schmuck. So we just wasted 3 seconds because Jaden Blue, I almost said Rico Dowdle. That was number last year, is 23. He didn't have to touch it, but he touched the goddamn ball and it starts the clock. If he didn't touch it, it would just hit the end zone. And not only that, now I think we start at 20.
Great.
So it's inside the 20. I think it's on the 20 instead of the 35. That basically will make it a very difficult situation. Yeah. Yeah, it's it. We
Yeah, we're
sat the
not.
ball. Halftime. That dumb mistake by Jaden Blue.
Wonderful.
Jaden Blue, the dumb fuck, the rookie, but he's a dumb fuck on this. Let's all admit it. Jaden Blue just ended any chance for Brandon Aubrey. That's that.
Imagine being up an entire touchdown instead. Potentially. But hey, look, can't cry over spilled milk. Now we have to count on our defense to stop the Panthers coming out of halftime.
That's not going to happen.
Long enough for our offense to get back out there and score.
We got to hope they hold them 3 points.
Yeah.
I'll be happy with that coming out. And then hopefully our offense is not going to be half asleep when we start the third quarter. But I do remember the great John Luna saying, every time we come out the second half, we seem to always the third quarter is always a good one. You know, Dak, 14 of 18 this game here, 137 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no picks. So great game for Dak. Great game management, great game for him. 17-13, horrible defense.
His stats so far this year, if you stick it on any other team's record,
it's MVP style.
No question.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to go ahead and take a very short, quick break so that you have time to take your break during halftime. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So,
all right, do your thing, baby. You and me. It's you and me, guys. Let's go. It's you and me. 40 people in the house. Hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. But also, you see the wife in there.
Sorry, I just
go Bulls. Yes, go Bulls. I'm gonna let this thing run still, even though the raffle time has run out here. Let me just make sure I got Dave Brown here. But I am gonna let it run. So probably before the third quarter, we'll start the second half raffle, I guess you can say. As we always try to do, have fun with that. And you guys, we never had someone like John Luna come in there and do his thing. But yes, every time someone hits the one-time hit like that, from that point on and that point before, everybody was in the raffle, or everybody who dropped $5 and hit the goal, and still working for the automatic entries right now to give those that really want to get in a chance to get in. That's the way you do it. And John Luna, thank you. It could be anybody that drops enough to cover the whole thing, and then we'll open it up. Everybody get into the raffle.
Do you agree with my point? Seem ready? Like, do you think you understand why the coaching staff?
I mean, I don't know if it's all. So the wife's asking, do you think that the coaching staff was right in holding back Blue, and we see the reason why Jaden Blue is not like really ready to be the number 2 or 1 running back for this team? To me, it's still hard to judge. I don't know if that's the reason why. We know it had something to do with the cleats and the blisters and all that stuff, but to me, the bigger thing is it still seems like a rookie. He doesn't have that next year yet. At least we're not seeing it, and he's not really getting the opportunity because every time he runs, it seems like they're getting stopped. They're getting stopped consistently on the ground. Even Javonte Williams is having issues running, and I'm telling you, we're playing against a defensive line that comparatively to the Jets are not as good stopping the run or pass rush. Yet we had 4 backups last week. This week we have 2 backups, and we're doing worse. So it's a little baffling why we cannot get the ground game going at all. 0. And that goes with Javonte Williams. So the fact that Javonte Williams is also having a slow game, it's not surprising Jaden Blue's having a bad game as a rookie in his second active game in his career in the NFL. So that's more of it's not that he sucks or that's why he was held back, or it's more like he's still showing as a rookie, and the whole run game looks bad for our offense right now, which has been one of the things that we haven't been bad in. We have been great in the run and the pass. We're the number 1 running back in the NFC, the number 2 running back in the NFL, and Javonte Williams. Today he's got what, like 10 yards, 20 yards rushing? Not very good. Jaden Blue is like -3. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good run game for our offense this game, this week so far. So let me see what's in the house. After the big drop by John Luna, the lunatic, the ref messes up, costs up a turnover. I don't know if the lunatic. I don't think that the ref messed up. Let me see. We took so we fixed it in the end. Carolina does get the ball second half. The lunatic. William Burney said that turned out good for us. I do think it did. Jet Li, just reiterating the fact that they hit a 55-yard field goal with swirling wind. You think our guy could have hit it? If Rico Dowdle, if Jaden Blue didn't touch that goddamn ball in the kickoff, which again, it goes back to not having Turpin. It goes back to where's Jaden Crowder at? These are the guys we brought in on the 50. He brought on the 53 now to handle returns. Why is Jaden Blue the guy rolling over instead of Crowder rolling over and trying to make that play? Was he even supposed to be there to make that? I guess he was, but he wasn't supposed to touch that ball the way it was bouncing. Let it go into the back of the end zone. You get the ball in the 35. You get one play, a 15-yard play with 17 seconds or 20 seconds. I mean, shit, out. That's a 3 yard. That's at least a 3-point play. Could have cost us. At the very least, it would have cost us 3 points. That mistake there by Jaden Blue. Yeah, we got the lead going into the half, which is always good, but we all know it could have been a bigger lead for us. We also have no defense, so it's kind of goes both ways there. Um, the lunatic said we're making Carolina look like division leaders. They're 2-3, and we're only a half game better than them, so we're not really that much better. But our offense is top notch. Our defense is the worst notch. Unfortunately, still showing up like this. To me, it feels like a Chicago Bears game, except we're winning at least this time. Don Oliver said, "I thought they were saving 20 seconds for a long field goal. Yeah, they were saving it, and then when I said Rico again, when frickin' Jaden Blue number 23 touched that ball, cost us 3 seconds, and it wasn't just the 3 seconds it cost us; it was the 15 yards that it cost us. No timeouts. The Cowboys didn't want to risk throwing into a situation where now the Panthers know what we're doing. Like they know we're going to try to hit a 10-yard hitch route or an out route and get him out of bounds. And if not, spike the ball and set up for a field goal. That's fine. We're on the 35-yard line and get to the 50 and then try a big field goal. But it's not fine when you lose those 15 yards. When you go from going to the 35 and now you're back to instead of your own 35, you go back to your own 20. And you lost 3 seconds to boot. No timeouts to boot. You ain't booting a field goal and risking two 15-yard passes with 17 seconds, no timeouts, and a defense that's been aggressive, been on top of everything pretty much the whole game. There's been no blown coverages by them. Everything's been tough. So, yeah, it makes sense to stay on the ball after the dumb error by rookie Jaden Blue, if that makes sense. Seacog's in the house. Hey, Seacogs, you can still get in this thing, brother. You drop 5, you're in the raffle for, of course, next month. Wise man in the house of blue doesn't seem ready. And again, I give you my breakdown there, Wise man. I think it's because he's a rookie. He's a little shaky, but I think that's normal. The bigger deal is they're stopping our run game. They are this defense of the Panthers, which is strange. I also think that you see the issue on without Turpin there when it comes to returns. Crowder, I didn't see him there. But we see Jaden Blue trying to make a play, and he fucked it up. He fucked us a chance for Brandon Aubrey to kick a long ass. It probably would not have made it. And even if it was a 65-yarder or a 60-yarder, swirling wind, never know. But with him, you always give him a try. I saw pregame in 20-mile-per-hour swirling winds. Brandon Aubrey knocking him through from 67 yards. So he could have made that. Let me see here. I don't want to lose it here. The lunatic, Jerry hired an assistant to keep Dez out of trouble. Can we hire a tutor for Jay Blue? I don't think they want to devote that kind of energy yet for Jaden Blue, a 5th-rounder. You know what I'm saying? When you got someone like Dez Bryant, who's a superstar. Jaden Blue, we don't know what he is yet. If he's like Dez Bryant, superstar mode, then we're going to tutor for him, I guess. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, why can't you just help him out now? That's what you got coaches for, running back coach. I hope they're doing it. I don't know. The lunatic also said Dak 9 touchdowns, 0 picks the last 10 quarters. Knock on wood, we don't jinx that. He said, "Can't let our defense ruin this great day for Dak." I agree, the lunatic. I've been very pro Dak and still am, but I'm this year, last 2 years, I've been like, enough of the bullshit, Dak. Enough of the we give you another year. You got to see it like Romo saw it in his 9th and 10th year, and that's what he's doing now. He's seen the field in that not just Roma, but any great quarterback kind of sees the field differently after that 9th, 10th year. Yeah, Shoddy's offense and Clayton Adams' offensive scheme, I think they are helping bring it out of him as well. We Yeah, yeah, exactly. But the thing is that you think about what I've been saying here in this channel. What are Dak's best qualities when he does his best? Quick huddle or no huddle. When you see that, and we didn't do it today too much, when you see that, you really see an efficient offense. Also, rolling Dak out, a lot of play action, rolling Dak out. We see that every game happening as much or, but definitely as much as the last game, but much more than we've had in decades. All right, or in the last since Garrett took over. Since Garrett was our coach when Dak took over, we haven't seen Dak being rolled out too much. We're doing a lot more of that than we ever have, which is something I've been saying year one about Dak we should be doing. And the other key point of this, and I think this is the biggest help to Dak Prescott and an offense, is you snap the fucking ball while somebody, a receiver, a running back, tight end, is in motion. You're allowed to have one guy in motion. You don't just motion him and stop and then set him. You motion him and snap the ball while the guy's running. That is a key to figure out what the defense is doing on the fly before they have a chance to adjust or the quarterback can make that read. They were making things difficult for Dak for 10 years. With Garrett, with McCarthy, they never used, and Kellen Moore's offense, whoever you want to call it, they never used motion at the snap to the level. We were always 32nd or 30th or 31st. We were always one of the worst. We're doing this thing here all the time, and you see the difference of guys having trouble in coverage, whether it's Turpin, who's not playing, but Pickens, CeeDee Lamb when he's in there, and Flournoy. When you see these guys in motion at the snap, it helps them get an advantage, a little bit of a window over their defensive guy playing on defense and defending them. It gives them a little bit of a bigger a target window and separation. And it also gives the quarterback an ability to see, okay, what are they lined up in, and who immediately takes advantage of that, of my receivers, of my options. So to me, it's such a big. All these three things make Dak give Dak the opportunity, the tools to get him to a better level. And I think that's what Schottenheimer has done with Dak. Something we've been saying should be done under Garrett, McCarthy, for Dak with Dak Prescott, which would have made Dak, I think, more efficient and better at this point of his career if he had done these things earlier. I'm not a coach, man. I don't know. I don't know anything. Um, Azteca Aguilar said, time to move on from Everflux. Our schedule gets tougher. Oh, yeah, it gets real tough. After our break, we get the Vegas Raiders, and then we get the Eagles, and then 4 days later, Thanksgiving, we get the Chiefs, and then a week later, on Thanksgiving, on a Thursday, we get the fucking Detroit Lions and the Vikings. I mean, let's not talk about that stuff right now, right? And there's different ways of dropping the love. I'm going to start off this, when the wife gets here, I'm going to start off the second half raffle ability for everybody. We'll reset it like we always do. But again, for those that want to get in, last chance, $5 or more before we start the second half. And you're automatically in the raffle. Once we start the second half, it's just for a pre-raffle. Keep that in mind. So anyways, the Lunatic said, Jerry did not fire Mike Nolan until after the season. Exactly. And I don't even think our defense is as bad as Mike Nolan's. I think it's like second worst in the last like 2 decades. So second worst defense. But Mike Nolan's was worse and he was kept on. Think about that. 100% there. Jet Li said, make adjustments, make stops, and score. I have seen Everflux make like 2 or 3 adjustments in the second half in previous games. Let's hope he makes the correct ones in this one. Azteca said, we failed to keep the score 17-10 going to halftime. Coach needs to stop shooting themselves in the foot. It's coaching, but also some of the execution, communication. Something needs to change. I agree. Sky Johnson in the house. What's up, brother? I hope you're doing well. Scott, everybody can get in this raffle. Scott, you can get in this raffle right now for the end for this month of not there's no raffle today, but you get into this raffle for the end of the month for the month of October, $5 or higher, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's the goal. Let me see here. Delunte said Rico now had a career best first half start. Sheesh, I know he had like 100 yards. Foya Dancer dancing into the family here. Welcome in. I appreciate you in here. Hey, Luna down to 99 points up there. CeeDee Lamb, I predict he'll be back next week. It could be, I guess, another week after that, but they said 2 to 4 weeks. I think next week's the right time for CeeDee Lamb to come back. As I said, Turpin definitely be back next week, which is great news. I got Jeremy Benson here, Azteca Aguilar, the lunatic Texas Cat. Then you know the score. I agree. Jet Li said, "Let's go, man!" And no more zone. I hope the kickoff is underway.
Sorry.
The wife left me hanging here, so now I get no break. And nope, I get no break. Maybe that's what dedication is. No break. You gotta know. That's why I'm dedicated here. Thank you to my Cowboys and this stream. So I will stay here. I will. I know, baby. I'm hungry too.
On camera.
I know. Me neither. But I listen. It is what it is. It's okay. I can live without the break right now. If I need one a little later, I'll take it. Either way, 17-13. Panthers have the ball. Kickoff just happened underway, and let me kick off the. I guess you'll say the second quarter goal. Let's go. Much love to John Luna making it happen. Much love, Dave Brown twice, Teresa Stickle twice, skeptical fan because of John Luna and John Luna himself. Thank you guys for making this happen. And unfortunately, he's out of bounds. But man, he made a huge catch, about a 30-yard catch on 1st and 10. Another 1st and 10 now. I mean, horrible for the Cowboys, playing horribly, looking horrible.
And no pressure.
No pressure. Just horrible for the Cowboys. Really bad, actually.
Reddy Stewart looked surprised. Like, I don't, like, I don't know. Like, did you forget the football was going somewhere?
I think the goal started.
Damn. Great job by Osa, by the way, though. Just because to avoid the penalty.
Oh, shit. Good point.
That's the only, like, good job not getting a penalty. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm praising here.
The run by Rico, he gets
like 3.
Anyways, 2-3 yards. The point here being is, I just want to make sure you saw it show up on your guys' screen. You should have seen it, right? The new Raffle is up and away. And again, if you guys are, again, it starts over though. So now we need to get to 20 or, one of those huge drops by anybody. And everybody from then on out is automatically into the raffle.
And again, guys, I know we say it, but we want to reiterate it. We really are appreciative and thankful. Yes. We can't do what we do here on the MCF side of things without your continued love and support. There is a flag on the play.
Rico did get 8 yards on that one, or 9
Maybe
yards.
illegal.
It could be formation. A shift or formation, but it also could be offsides. Cowboys.
It kind of, I don't know. It happened immediately, Cowboys. So I think it's offsides. Yeah.
Man.
Looks like it's offsides. Sam Williams.
And he did that almost last time.
You're right.
Look at him. He's literally he has a foot over the goddamn line. Sam, and he still can't get to the quarterback. What's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, come on.
You're cheating and you still can't win?
Incredible. We're giving them every chance to try to just stay in this game, beat us, whatever. Yeah, a little pressure there
get in there.
Clowney, but
no,
wide open. I mean, Rico Dowdle touchdown.
You can't. I mean,
touchdown for what? 30 yards. Disgraceful. We're embarrassing.
He just put the dirt over us.
Yeah. Hey, listen. He's allowed to talk shit because he's backing it up. Our defense is backing fuck up. This is salt in the wound here. So they're pounding our assholes right now.
The defense has officially buckled.
They're good at pounding our assholes when it comes to our defense. Our defense fucking sucks.
Right. Well, look, it's all right. We have officially entered the point in the game we knew we would enter, which is the shootout portion. The good thing is that in a shootout, we technically can win because we were up by a few points.
Think about that. Anybody who thinks that we're going to do good or make the playoffs, remember what I'm saying these things I said from the beginning. We're not. We're not. That's the facts. I'm just being real. I don't want everyone getting their hopes high. We're letting the shitty Panthers embarrass us right now. We let the Bears embarrass us. And I know people, we're missing this guy, missing that. We're getting our guys back when we're getting embarrassed.
This is why I wish the camera would pan to Jerry.
It's just sad that this is the performance our defense shows. Now we got to put all the pressure on the offense. And what does that mean now for the offense? That means the offense now, if they make one mistake, everyone's going to yell at Dak's fault. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he's having a great game, and he's going to now have to save us again. And this is what I said that Dak is not good at doing. And this year, he's surprising me that he is good at doing this so far. But I said this as well this year. Even when we were winning, I said, you keep doing this to Dak, it's going to cost us game.
And guess what? Even the best of quarterbacks, when you ask them to do this consistently week after week at this level,
right,
they fold too.
Right.
You know what I mean? It is impossible for any offense to supersede a defense that bad. Doesn't matter if you've got Patrick Mahomes and Reed running the ship or Tom Brady and Belichick at their peak. You know what I mean?
Eventually, they're going to make a mistake on a drive, and it's going to cost them a game or two. Now, those teams are much better than our team. And they have a defense.
Okay, but my whole point is that they could not do that with our defense. That's the whole point. You could give them offensively every piece that they had and every weapon,
but to do with this defense, to have those good seasons, years or decades, you couldn't do that without.
You can go somewhere, I'm sure, but it's not going to be
to have some kind of defense, and we have no defense.
So now I do want to read a few comments because you guys again making some great points here in the chat, right? John Luna said, and so the third quarter begins. Did we expect anything else?
No.
And this is always how it goes, right? Now, James here said, where the fuck is Houston? And why the fuck are they playing that clown and Williams? Super Queenie King said, our defense sucks. Don Oliver, Cowboy players and fans don't deserve this pounding because the pathetic Joneses won't add pieces to generate more pressure. Texas Cat said, wide open as usual. Lunatic said, need that open for business sign to turn into a billboard. Honestly, like at that point, like that touchdown was an airport runway. We had signal, we had air traffic control, we had no anything impeding their path. Just a nice smooth landing.
Nico Dowdle, who's covering him? It's got to be a linebacker, right? So who's the guy? Is it Leofau? Is it Murray? Who the fuck blew that play? Someone tell me, go rewind them their screen and tell me what the fuck happened.
So Texas Cat also saying, why didn't we use Dowdle like he's being used by Carolina last year?
Because they had McCarthy and shit.
Different people running the offense.
Schottenheimer's running the offense.
So
again? This time nobody touched it. Cowboys almost touched it. Crowder almost touched it. This one goes to the 35. I think. Let me see whose fault. It's Leofau, isn't it? And then play it, right? So Carolina's going to isolate those two defenders. He's going to occupy Gland. Then Mitchell, he's running across. It's Leofau. No. So who's that back there who ate? Who got eaten? It was like I don't know who it was. Was it Reddy Stewart? The guy was coming across the field and he lost them in coverage completely. They just burned us.
It looked like Wilson, but
good scheme.
Hard to tell.
Dak went through all his progressions and he had to dump it down to the running back. Luckily, Williams got us 7 yards, but this is sloppy, ugly. We're even offensively discombobulated. This is just
and that's
an
the
ugly
whole
game.
point. If the offense isn't playing basically nearly perfect, any minor slip, any bad day for the offense basically turns into a catastrophic game performance potentially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, so like there's so much time left that if we don't like keep our shit together, this could get ugly real quick.
Here we go. Just get that first.
Good job.
So out there wins first down. Now I see our reality Cowboy. So we're reality. We're skeptical. But yeah, I mean, Dak keeps it in his game. Schottenheimer, I will say, I disagree with him saying that Schottenheimer is calling a shitty game. Obviously, he thinks it can be better. There's points where he's done really good. Schottenheimer calling the games points where he's not done well. But the defense is not Schottenheimer. That's Everfluss. He needs to get the fuck out of here sooner or later.
Schottenheimer's still the head coach, so
yeah, but Everfluss making the calls.
I agree.
That looked like a false start by us.
We get away with it.
Man, he just got ripped there by 94 Robinson. But I'm saying Javonte Williams is not getting much yardage here. When he gets 5 or 6 yards, that's a lot for him in this game. Usually he's averaging 5.5 yards.
They've done a very good job of
if I recall,
stopping us there.
We're averaging 5.4 yards per rush. Williams is averaging 5.6. But the Panthers, they allow like 4.5 yards per rush, which is like 4th worst in the NFL as well. And they're stopping our ass this game. There's a motion there by Jalen Tolbert. 2nd and 9. We're throwing here. We need to hold our blocks. We do. Tolbert gets the ball and gets the first.
Not quite.
I don't know if he got in there. No,
yeah, not quite. It's a short one.
I couldn't tell where he hit out of bounds, but he's trying to sneak around that pylon.
A good move and a great catch.
3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 to me means there's 2 plays to get a goddamn yard.
I realize great catch sounds like he made some kind of big play or something. No. He just did a job.
Great catch in the sense across the field in motion.
Yeah.
And what did I say about snapping the ball in motion?
True.
That's an example of always having an extra step. You just help Tolbert and you help Dak.
Very heavy run.
It could be another play action.
Williams and
no, it's a pitch outside. You got to get the first here. No blocking. No first down. You fuck
We lose
around,
yards
you
instead.
find out. Brevin Stanford cannot hold his block.
And here again, no
Again,
offense,
why are you going backwards?
a little bit of criticism to Schottenheimer. We're in
Getting
a 3rd
too
and
cute.
1 situation. Why are you playing?
You pulled
Why
the
are you running a play that starts you 5 yards behind before you're even beginning to move
Oh
forward?
man,
You know?
he didn't. Yeah, Tyler Smith didn't hold his block long enough. Cowboys are going for it. 4th and 2 now. Everyone's lined up. We're going for it here.
I think we're just trying to get a penalty.
Yeah, look at the way it's an audible getting called here. They're gonna snap it. I
Maybe
think.
we are going for it. I can't tell.
No,
I didn't. I was gonna say I didn't think
Cowboys
so.
just blew this thing here, guys. Now we're kicking the ball. We're punting the ball back to them. And now let's see if our defense does.
You see, that's what happens.
This
when
game's gonna be 27-7. 27-17.
Glaze the coach a little too much, as the kids would say.
John Luna, when we raise him up too much, John Luna is right about this stuff here. When it comes to this 3rd quarter Cowboy team, it is
chaotic,
pukish. But honestly,
well, let's just do our job here, and I guess count on the defense to save us, right?
No. Great. Anger's our best player on defense.
Come on,
great tackle there. Elijah Clark, is that Clark?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
A free agent we just put on our team. He was one of the guys we put onto our 53.
That was a big play.
Last week.
That was a big play. We got to appreciate it.
He's an 8th string cornerback, but he's mainly there for special teams.
Now
I'm a little bit discombobulated by the shitty offense I'm seeing.
I was gonna say I wanted to read these comments because they kind of, Reality Cowboy said, "I told y'all we're playing backfield football." Tokyo said we seriously might lose to the Panthers. Don Oliver said our great offense can't handle
foul on the Panthers. So they got a blindside block on them. This puts them half of this to the goal line. Now that's when the defense can do something if we can make the right call. I don't know. I guess.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that was kind of a helmet to helmet to me more than a blindside. It was right to the face, but that was on C.J. Goodwin. It was hurt him.
I think the blindside implication is more that you would not have expected that guy to turn around and hit you like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, that guy should have, you might run into each other. He might have moved out of the way or whatever. He shouldn't have turned around and tackled you in the head. I don't know. I'm guessing that's where that comes from.
No,
it's the only thing I can think of based on what I just saw.
The way I see it is that there's no way that I don't know. Look,
anyway,
I'm a little out of it because I'm thinking about.
I wanted to read this comment.
This little move with that little move.
I know.
It's more about the overall feel of the game. I'm sorry.
I want to read this comment because I actually thought it was a good one. Don Oliver said, our great offense can't handle their below average defense. We're playing down to the competition, said Don Oliver. And I think that kind of plays into what you've been trying to articulate about what feels off about the offense today. Because it's not like we're necessarily, on paper, we're not doing bad, but again, the run game is getting stopped, which I think to me is the biggest problem. The offense, passing wise, we're more or less firing on all cylinders. Yeah, obviously they're covering us more, but the thing is that if our run game was better,
they have to move up.
It would be different.
The thing is that,
that's the point.
The thing is that they don't.
They're stopping the run.
They're keeping everybody in front of them, so they're stopping the big play. They're letting us dump. You see how many dump downs we've had to whether it's Lipke, tight ends, or specifically
this is the type of dink and Dak offense that normally you'd see people bitching out Dak about endlessly.
They're forcing us to do that because we are not able, like you said, to run the ball consistently. And because now if we were able to run more, guess who has to move into the box? Safety. An extra corner from the side. They bring in an extra linebacker, take out a corner, put a linebacker in. Now you're kind of stacking a little bit. Now you can hit them a little bit deeper. Cowboys don't do that. This is the issue here.
Yep. So Goodwin paying dividend on special teams always. Yeah.
Always. Yeah. He's a Cowboy for life.
I really, really love our special teams consistency there, at least. And thank goodness. Right? Anyway, real quick, John Luna said that was a great tackle. Jetly44 said half the distance to the goal. Aztec Aguilera 4 said, thanks, defense. Offense can't be saving us every time. Well, and I can't blame them.
That wasn't defense. That was special teams.
Again, the play calling is getting too predictable, Shoddy. What the fuck? I think he was talking about that last offensive
I didn't like that
drive.
I didn't like, well, it's a tackle. I don't know, but
No. That was like 2 comments before that.
Oh, okay. Wings are run by Dowdle, who's getting all these yards. I mean, we need Trayvon Diggs attack. I don't know where our defensive line is. Like, stop this run.
Are guys hurt or something?
Told me to my question, how do you limit today's best weapon for him? He said it's just
Wow.
where Dowdle is getting to the second level can't happen. Then shot high for the Cowboys' own run.
Oh.
Just not doing anything. Dallas with 23 rushing.
Sorry, I'm trying to triple check, but I'm not seeing anything about any additional
The
injuries.
Cowboys have 23 rushing yards. I mean, at halftime, maybe a little bit more now. Again, Rico Dowdle has 23 on this run.
He stole all of Williams' yards.
This is not good.
But yeah,
if they want to drive here a 90-yard drive, this is pretty much you can put a fork in it.
Yeah, I really want to know what it is that Carolina's doing that's making their stoppage of our run game so fucking effective. And again, I'm gonna say the thing that I know maybe you don't want me to say because you didn't like it when I said it the first time. I think it's got something going on with the O-line. Okay. Not in a bad way, right? Because it's not like we're outright fucking sucking. It's not like Dak's getting sacked left, right, and center. But that's like the third false start. Or sorry, that's
Offsides.
The offside. Actually, we're getting all sorts of penalties on the line. D-line and O-line have been fucking it all day.
I gotta sit back and just chill for a second. I can't deal with this. Nealon at least got back in the game.
I mean, he's going to be playing through that ankle injury pretty much.
Toya.
Seems like for a bit. I know. Toya.
He's a rookie.
They're making it easy because we let him, yeah. Nelly Juarez, what's up? They're just letting Rico run all over us.
We need someone to wake up and bring some good luck. Teresa Stickle. John Luna.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Chris Ozell, I agree.
We just dropped back in coverage, although they run the ball for 12 yards, first down. Every play is a first down by Dowdle. He's got 150. He's going to have 120, 30 yards already. Easy.
Let's be real.
Yeah, receiving touchdown for 30 yards. It's fucking raping us.
We can't, again, we just genuinely cannot expect the offense to always go out there and succeed.
Let's not blame Shoddy and Dak on they've had their issues. They might have, especially Shoddy with a mistake on some play calling, but the defense is literally the worst thing we've seen since the Holocaust. And I can say that. Anyways, play action. Leo foul with some pressure. Yes. This time he gets a sack. And you know what's funny? You saw Bryce Young knowing it was coming. Because that's the play. He knew it was going to be a play action. Leo foul was focusing on it. Watch how he watches Leo foul the whole way. The quarterback, Bryce Young, watches him the whole time because he knows he's fucked.
And honestly, that's why he got sacked.
Right.
Because
he got nervous.
He felt the ghost of Lufau on him from the jump.
And he knows it. And he knows it. That's the first sack of the game. I think it's the first sack.
Yeah, Dak has not been sacked yet. So, yes, there we go. Finally.
Now, second and 15. Can we do something from this? This now puts them behind the 8 ball. Can we please get a stop here? It's got to be a false start.
It's got to be,
false start. Now,
good.
Second and 20.
Remember special teams. Remember what they did for us. Remember where they're at on the field.
Right, they're on their own 20. Yeah, well, they were on their own 10, the 7-yard line. Yeah. Now they got to the 30, their own 30. Then we got them back to their own 20-ish. And it's 2nd and 20. That's the key on top of that. 2nd and 20. There's no way in 2 plays should they get 20 yards. And no penalties for the Cowboys. 2 plays. That's all. And then 4th down, no penalties, and just punt. And get the ball back, and then we'll see where we're at. We're playing man here. If there's one piece of miscommunication, which it looks like the Cowboys are miscommunicating, if there's one piece of miscommunication, we're going to get blown here out. And they Bryce Young extended the play. Never good. He does throw the ball out of bounds, which is great for us. No flags, which is great for us.
Well done.
3rd and 20.
I'm actually going to give a little credit there to Reddy Stewart, who I think was the one who
showed blitz a little bit, kind of was messing with Bryce Young a little bit.
He made the right call, is the point. Whatever he was seeing, whatever he saw, he made the right call in the end, because it obviously led to that, is at least from what I saw quickly in that play.
Rams are beating Baltimore 17-3, by the way. Remember, they still got they got Pooper Flush. Remember that.
True.
I'm glad I picked the Rams. I wanted the Rams.
I think I picked the Rams.
I wanted the Rams to lose, but I knew they weren't going to. Anyways,
Bryce Young having a
very
Said James Hurst. I had to read
Third
that one.
and 20. The Cowboys got to be careful here. You cannot blow a big play, and you cannot get called for any dumb penalties. 3rd and 20. It's a screen.
Come
You got
on.
get the stop. Hold the stop. There you go. Good job.
No dumb penalties.
Good job. So it's 4th and 11. So the Cowboys
Okay.
force a punt.
Thank goodness.
6 minutes and 10 seconds and under. See what happens. We'll see what happens when it comes to the Cowboys here. As we're past the halfway point in the third quarter, you got a quarter and a half to go. I don't think anybody hit.
Yeah.
the
Anyway, John Luna said, "Doubt
Good
is a
luck
perfect
here.
example of the Cowboys being traded to a team with an NFL culture and not the business-like culture of the Cowboys, if that makes sense."
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, you know, they definitely don't have a business culture.
I mean, John Luna 100% right. I mean, the Cowboys only thing, and again, it's not about getting Dowdle or not. It was more about Cropper drops the ball and fumbles it, but he picks it back up. Maybe they I'll kick the coverage. Not really.
Let's just be glad he picked it up.
27-yard line for the Cowboys at 5.5 minutes in the third quarter, down 3 against the shitty Panthers.
And it's funny because there's Super Queen and King agreeing with your thesis, John Luna. Like, third quarter is the Cowboys' curse. It really is pretty much every game this season. It is just wild. You know, Delutic said keep him in the pocket defense. Again, at least we did it. Right? Let's give the smallest amount of credit to our defense, right? We needed them to come up with the stop here, and they fucking did, and that's it. And
my screen's a little behind, but I just saw John Luna say, "It's time for shots." Yeah, if you want, I'm down because I can't take.
It's time for shots. Asking for a friend. Oh, here I think is it shot or shots?
Yeah, shots.
Okay. There.
I mean, I know we've had a kind of family weekend, but this is like this is not the family time of the weekend, so I guess we could have a couple shots if we wanted to. But I mean, right now I do actually. Right now, I mean, I don't drink, but man, they're telling you they drive me to about to drink. It's fucking Cowboys, and it's just like it's hard to explain. It's more not even like it's just the overall sense of the team. They just seem. They weren't prepared. They underestimated them. Is that a coaching issue? Is that a player issue? Is that a combination of both? Is that Jerry Jones with a top-down issue? It just feels like the Cowboys just didn't want to take the Panthers seriously and just said, whatever.
Yeah.
John Luna, maybe the good luck starts now for the Cowboys. John Luna dropping another 5 on it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Luna.
Cannot ask for more from Mr. Luna.
Appreciate you starting things off for the second half.
He does hit the one part of that 20 in the goal, and he also is fully loaded now officially.
He said, "Okay, so let's get that second half started.
Okay,
if we can get 5 more bullseye drops, I'll cover the rest."
Guys, you heard the man say it. And again, the bullseye means you go in now. For now, it means it's a pre-raffle. 4 names get picked, and you get into the big raffle. John Luna is saying 5 more people drop. 5 more people drop. Those 5 plus anybody after automatically goes into the big raffle. For a Sonnen Stitch jersey, it could be basketball, soccer, hockey, football, of course, any team, pretty much any size, any style that's available, any player number, name on the back, your own name. You want to customize. So a lot of options. There's no way you can say there's not an option. But either way, we appreciate the man, John Luna, for even making this possible. He made it happen in the first half. What happened in the second, we'll see. There's 5 spots before we get to that point. And here, we got 5 yards and more for Flournoy, who gets a first down after 11-yard, 12-yard gain.
Look how fast that play got started.
Yeah, it was a boom, hit before even the 35-second, 40-second clock hit. It's already
boom. It's already
they're ready to go. Cowboys. So the Cowboys are going a little bit. I wouldn't say they're not doing no huddle, they're doing quick huddle. It seems.
But again, you know what it is though? The offense knows the same thing we do. It's not like we're not stupid, we're not crazy. They need to go out there and score. They need a fucking touchdown. Thank you to Lunatics. Much love with a $5
hit one. Another catch by Pickens.
Okay.
So hey, listen, hold on. We had 2 back-to-back there, John Luna, and then we got Flournoy with a first down. We got the Lunatic, who's now going to be in the raffle if we get 4 more hits.
There we go. He's got 7 yards there.
And exactly, we got a catch from Pickens there. So hey,
Lunatic said, I think John said 4. Like that.
Yeah.
Poodle. Pinche. Cowboys.
Yeah, now
Let's fucking go Cowboy
we
Nation.
have 5, which
Dallas Cowboys for
I know
life.
it's your number. It's your favorite number.
Yes.
Now we're down to 4. Dak
Oh,
time.
thank you
Let's
so
go.
much, Mr.
Soon,
Lunatic.
soon maybe a 3, right? Or
Oh shit.
speaking of 33, we just lost our 2nd and 3, and we lost about 2 yards,
And that
3
was
yards there.
again, Williams.
Not
what
good.
again? What the
But that's what I'm
fuck
trying
is
to say.
happening? How are they stopping our
So
run
do you understand
game?
what I'm saying? When you guys ask me about Jaden Blue, and I understand it's easy to like jump on the rookie, but look what they're doing to our starter, to our offensive line, who's got 2 starters more than we had last week. That's just bad.
Yeah, it's hard to put the lack of success all on Blue.
Right. It's because I think it's not. They don't even have a great defensive line. They just have a scheme that's working. They've watched film and know what we're doing when we run the ball. They figured us out running the ball, making us one-dimensional, which is dangerous. And they're up by 3, and it's a third and 5 now. Dak's going deep, but he got hit.
No.
Pickens coming back. And you know why? Because of George fucking Pickens. Guys, George Pickens.
Oh, it sounds like there's 2 on the play. It might be roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer on top of that. But hold on. For a second. No, but for a second, we're going to roughing the passer is added on to this, I think.
It's the cherry on top.
The thing is, it hit in the head. He got hit in the face. Boom. Hit in the face, and then did he land on him? No. No, it wasn't on that. It was hit in the face, but Pickens made it happen. Look what Pickens is doing. Even a bad pass, underthrown,
Pickens is out here.
Pickens was. I'm saying, but Dak, even if he was hit in the face, had a bad throw. Let's say he wasn't hit in the face.
Yeah,
and he underthrew it.
I know.
Whatever the case is, George Pickens made that play.
Yes,
made the drive continue. Now Dak got hit in the face. Give us the 15 yards. I'm cool with that.
Again,
but
the biggest indicator to me that Dak has quote unquote made it as a quarterback is the fact that we're getting these types of penalties.
Yeah,
never in my entire history of watching Dak as a quarterback
did he ever get calls like this?
Have we ever gotten roughing the passer penalties?
Now, has Aaron Rodgers and has Peyton Manning or has Tom Brady, have they got those calls? They get it if you breathe on them, they throw the flag. Dak would get beaten up in a game. I remember one game he got beaten up 10 times and they didn't call 1 flag.
By the way, I love the excitement in the chat. And Deluti said, PI, take the PI and roughing the passer.
Yes. You can only take 1, I think. But
he said take the PI.
Damn it.
That got knocked down?
PI is where, it got knocked down. Look at that. He just swung. 11 just swung at Terrence Steele and no flag or nothing.
He did it in such a way where it looked like he was
I know, but you know if that happens the other way around, they throw that flag. See, him and the chin, that's the thing. Honestly, it didn't hit him in the face. It hit him in the arm. And the hand kind of followed through and kind of tapped them. They didn't have to call it, but it was still interference. He got the PI. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I think it was PI.
It was.
Here it is. I mean, Pickens is so good.
Oh, I love that.
Good he is.
You saw, I know, just in his effort too. Like,
try to get the ball for the extra yard. He got an extra yard. He didn't get the first, but he got an extra yard. And the catch, he does it with his hands. So he catches it solidly, brings it in.
There's a word in Spanish that I wish there was a better translation for. It's ánimo. It's almost like effort, I guess, maybe comes to like the closest. It's not quite, but like, the way that Pickens plays with such like it's almost like
he picks the ball out the air.
Like he's fighting for it. Like there's nobody on the defense that has that same fight.
It's called dog. You got the dog in him. 3rd and 2. He's got the dog in him. He's got true dog. That's what I'm trying to say. See, he's more diva. He's a little diva, but he's also got dog. It's a little different. You got that mean streak. A slant to Pickens, wide open. Touchdown! Go, motherfucker! Go, baby! Let's go! Now, Jordan, is that a 3rd time? Is that a 3rd time?
That's a 2nd.
No.
No, wait, it is a 3rd.
3rd time.
You're right. Trick.
And look, he just put the ball down and went to sleep. And I just called it. I just called it. There are 3 touchdowns for the Cowboys. 3 calls by MCF.
You are 3-4-3. 3-4-3.
I'll take it. I'll take the wins. We just gotta get the wins. That's what we need. Wins. And I'll take it. Let's go. 23, and we're gonna make it 24. Oh, Aubrey knocks it through. The only thing Aubrey's not sure about is extra points. He's missed 1.
Well, the one nice thing,
I know,
like I said, about everything
that he's never missed a field goal.
I know, and us being up 24-20. Us being up 24-20. Do you know what that means? That means that we force them into a touchdown situation.
Of course, it's still a whole quarter and a little more. We got 17 minutes and 38 seconds total. We got a lot of time.
Oh, I know,
that's not the problem. The problem is more in our defense. Get a motherfucking stop. If we get a stop and then a score touchdown, that's it. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, fourth quarter, of course, it's never it. It's never it because you always have to worry about, the very big possibility of
Look, it's never it because any
the
moment that
defense
our
blows it.
defense is on
Yeah.
the field, there's
It's-
always a chance that they
yeah.
could, turn things around in their favor.
Dak and Pickens, best duo in the league. I mean, some people want Pickens signed. Like I said, unless he has an incredible connection with Dak, there's no way he's signing with the Cowboys. We're gonna get a third round pick back. I don't know if I can say that now. I
Yeah.
mean, the connection is there. There's the connection automatically with him and Dak that you don't even see with CD as fast. I don't think. I don't think we saw it as fast. Like hitting the ground. This is the guy for Dak. And you know what the biggest reason is? It's the range, the catch radius. That's what because Dak is never the most accurate guy. You can say he's a little bit off. People bitch, but he's great at going and getting that ball. That's what you're saying. He's got that dog to go get that
Yes.
ball. And Dak will throw it up here and down here, but he has the radius, the catch radius to do that, and he has strong hands. He plucks it out of the air, George Pickens, and then he knows way to turn. The touchdown against Green Bay, he faked the in, the guy, and he knew the guy, and then he took the out and got a touchdown. So I'm just saying he did it this game and did it on a route. He does a great job in doing all these things. The biggest issue was not any of these things. The big issue was his mouth is diva-ish and his kind of
But you know what?
instability
Whatever
in the locker
we're
room.
doing is working in the sense that he has again stepped up,
Yes,
locked in, is risen to the occasion, however you want to
sure.
phrase it. The point
He
is
has
that
risen.
he understands this opportunity. And
Yes.
honestly, let's be real. If I'm Pickens, I don't care what kind of mental whatever the fuck I've got going on, right? When you consider who his quarterbacks were and how his offense was and everything else, like, let's be real.
No.
This is the best it has genuinely ever been for him. Why wouldn't he
Yes.
be for him at least on
Yeah.
a personal level, he's on top of the football.
34-yard touchdown catch by Pickens. 6 plays, 73 yards, only 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Touchdown Cowboys.
Like, he has never in his life seen NFL numbers like this.
Yeah, I mean, hey, people are saying give GP3 his money. I'm just saying, you're talking about $20 million a year, easy. He wanted that much at least. You think he's going to want more? The answer is yes. We just paid CD what, 35 or something like that.
I know.
So
The thing is, I do think Pickens is here for a good time, not a long time for the Cowboys at least. You know what I mean? So just throwing that out there. So real quick, let me go ahead and hit up the chat.
all right,
And
I can't.
that down a little
My
bit here.
shit's all behind. I can't see it.
It's okay. Now, Dulutic said, now force Young into a takeaway. Hell yeah. William Birdie said, Pickens had his career high in touchdowns for a season already. There you go, William Birdie. Thank you for backing up my statement.
5 was tied, I think, last week, right? Or he had done it last week. I think
I knew it wasn't just all in my head.
Either broke it last week or broke it this time here. But either way, we got to stop the run. We got to stop them. We can't stop the run. Another 7 yards. I mean, Rico Dowdle is just fucking killing us. Shamar James with the tackle.
We can barely stop the first down.
Shamar James is getting a lot of tackles because he has to. Because every play he's making him 7 yards down the field. Not a good thing. I don't see Kenneth Murray's missing 59. He's missing every fucking. He's always looking behind.
Yeah.
And the running back is running past him.
Yeah, and
He
John,
hasn't made one tackle, has he?
that's actually a really fair point, just because our offense is almost too good. The only way that Aubrey gets the record is if we have like some kind of fuck ups that like push us back, and then now we're in a like that type of situation, or like we've seen, if we have a specific, very, very small, narrow window, like right before the half ends. You know what I mean? So it's like such a small frame of time where it's the potential
Bryce
could
Young has
happen.
that little diamond in his little piercing in his under his eye.
So it's a good problem to have. No offense, right? Our offense is so good, we'll never be able to kick a super ass long field goal with Aubrey. Like, I'll take that
I understand,
problem,
but I think
you know?
I think it changes against the Broncos in 2 weeks because we play Mile High Stadium and that ball goes an extra 5 or 10 yards. For Aubrey, that could be perfect. And I think that's one of those situations you might see an end of the half situation where we have 10 seconds and we purposely almost want it almost. We want to see if you can kick a 70-yarder in Denver. I think it's going to happen in Denver.
Now, Jason White said now's the time for a defensive stop. They have
Yes.
to make that. They made them look good enough. Time to do your
Yeah,
jobs.
I
No
hope.
stupidity.
I said the Lunas say we got to cause them to turn the
Yeah.
Brace Young and make a turnover
Yeah,
here.
and Don Oliver reminding us
First down and more for them.
when we talk about the Pickens discussion and all that. The reason we have all these picks is so we can sign these guys or get these players and make these moves and stuff. Like that's a straight up quote from the Joneses. So
they lie.
They
lie.
Daniel is obviously saying that
right,
a little tongue in cheek.
When the Jones say we know that they lie. What a hit by Wilson. That knocked him a little unconscious.
Wise 27. Dowdle talked shit because he knew he could run that
It's weird though because our run defense has been good this year, but top 10 I think or 10th in the NFL.
We saw it slip a little last week. Obviously this week
and
there's no run defense.
Frank Clark missed the tackle, and then you saw Kenneth Murray out of position, and then you see Shamar James has to make the tackle every time. Good tackle there by little foul trying to knock the ball out, but he's a little bit wobbly now.
I mean, let's be real. It makes the
Rico getting like 7 yards every carry.
It makes the Kenny Clark move also just look a little extra dumb. The worse that our run stop looks.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's his fault or not. You know what I mean? There's only so much even Clark can do to improve this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and again, let's say he has a bad game because every player has, their bad moments, bad games, bad whatever. Usually it doesn't cost your team an entire game.
It just sucks that there are 40 already. I need this shot quick. 2nd and 3. I think I actually only have like one shot.
Fumble.
Was that a fumble?
No.
I thought it was a fumble. It was an arm.
Actually, Gently 44, I do actually really like your comment because he said you can make Rico fumble because he holds the football loose. I like putting that energy out there into the universe.
Fumble energy.
Aztec Aguilar said, might as well put in Justin Barron. He's explosive and a thumper, at this point.
Barron, I think, is in the practice squad, but I get what you're saying. Oh boy, it's more of the fact that we can't get any.
Chris Ozell said Eberflus won't make
outside
no
is open. Nothing. We cannot fucking get stopped here at all. Our guys, I don't understand. They got a broken right tackle, backup, and somehow him and the rest of the offensive line handling it in 4th quarter starting. They're just lulling us to a loss. I'm just letting you know. It's nice when we do great on offense. It's going to be who gets the ball. Can you believe against the Panthers, it's going to be who gets the ball last? Who's going to win this game? Oh.
I believe it only because that has been the theme this year, hasn't it? It's just really unfortunate.
I'm tired of seeing the Cowboy offense do so good.
The 4th quarter, and put up defense, those 4s.
I know.
Come on, guys.
Hey, and we need 4. Don't we need 4 more? Right, still?
We do, I think.
I think he said we need 4 more. Right?
Put up those 4s, yep.
So, and right now, the Lunatic would be in the raffle with John Luna, of course, with John Luna's hit, of course, if we get 4 more Super Chats. 4 more Super Chats. And you're automatically in the raffle. And anybody who drops in that time frame also is automatically in the raffle. And I say, usually it's not doing that. People don't understand it's just not a normal thing, but John Luna is making it a normal thing almost. And we are humbly appreciative of you. And so are the people that get in the raffle entries, because usually you got to be only in the star level.
Yes.
Or over everything level to get into this, or win the overall sponsor of the month. And you're in it. And the other option we gave is you hit the goal in a normal way, everyone 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, whatever. If you get up to get all 20 hits, then guess what? All the people, and even some people were repeats, you go into a raffle. We pick 4 names out to put you into this raffle. But the great John Luna has come up with an idea that, hey, he's going to cover the entire portion of the goal, what remains after we get to the 6 total hits here.
Yeah.
I guess I'll say 6. We need 4 more. And after that, it automatically becomes not a pre-raffle, but you get right into this raffle. Like I said, any team, any sport, any jersey number, any style, color, size, etc. I got to say it because John Luna's making it happen.
So by the way, the Lunatic, I do want to clarify, when Mr. MCF says that Mozzie is done, he doesn't mean obviously literally done, just that this is the actual final nail in the coffin of any chance of him being able to come back.
I just don't see it happening unless he's injured or something major. He broke the rules or something. How come
we reached the point of no return?
Mozzie Smith was inactive the first couple of weeks. We had Jay Toya starting, which is a fucking late round draft pick, and then 7th round draft pick, I think. And then after that, for 2 weeks, we got Mozzie in the mix. He played 2 weeks or whatever, 3 weeks, and then inactive again. And pregame, there was no even a sign of him being out in that field. So he's obviously pissed. Cowboys obviously are done with him in the sense of they're just frustrated with his inability to be consistent. Here we go. 4th quarter starts. Rico, all the real estate in the world. I mean, again, the best chance is that he fumbles because we can't stop him. I mean, he's gonna get over 200 yards, 150 yards rushing for Dowdle, and a 30-yard catch for a touchdown. Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
This is not how we were hoping this would go.
They're running up the middle again. This time, at least Nealon makes a tackle, but he still gets 4 yards. If it weren't for him, he had a touchdown.
Yeah.
He had an open hole the size of Montana.
How many yards of total offense do we? I mean, you have to imagine the total offensive yards are relatively similar. Just that ours are obviously all passing, and theirs are mainly running. And I say mainly
I
because
know.
they actually had like a few really.
They had touchdowns on the air because
Yeah.
we couldn't cover shit. They had wide open touchdowns, and this might be one of them. Dowdle again running here. Not a first, so it's third. We're actually held to a third down because I haven't seen a third down in a long time.
Yeah.
But it's like 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. What's the chances we stop them? Let's be honest. Let's be real. Let's be real.
I mean, it's a 3rd and 3. This is a big one. So. I honestly, we knew heading into this that having two corners, even though there are like starting corners and they're really good corners, having two corners coming off of injuries, that they weren't going to look exactly the same. But I don't think any of us can say that we aren't.
Look, if they run right, we're fucked. Oh, timeout. That's probably good.
Did they force us to use a timeout?
I think we had, I don't know. It looks like they have a timeout used there. No, we used
they forced us to use a timeout.
We had much love, by the way. Now we need 3 because of Theresa.
Again, Teresa.
She's got herself. I say Theresa on purpose, but Teresa Stickle. Thank you.
Theresa.
3 is what we need right now to get the John Luna drop, and everybody it gets automatically put into this Sona Stitch jersey raffle for the end of the month. So shout outs to Teresa Stickle. She has given us good luck. What did she say?
And she said, "Am I good luck again? Go Cowboys! I hope so."
Let's see. Let's see. Let's hope.
Again,
might be too late because they got too far.
We do have a chance to stop them, Super Queen. Again,
there's a big
just
play.
have to kind of fingers crossed.
And it can't be a 4th and inches or 4th and 1 because they'll go for it. It's got to be like a sack.
Yeah.
It's got to be a big disaster. It's got to be, no gain kind of situation. They still might go for it.
Like Cloudy is active, but I don't even think
he was in there. 42.
I've seen him.
Yep,
okay.
I saw him pass rushing.
I don't think I've seen him.
He's just been behind the pass rush every time. Escarazo and Sam Williams are in the edges right now with Osa and Frank Clark in the middle there. I'm sorry, Kenny Clark. Damn it, he got the first, and this is their third string running back.
Goal.
1st and goal. Sorry, Teresa, don't look as lucky as we think. Although, hey, maybe they'll fumble. But they say the touchdown there. That was their Etienne, who again I don't think
Etienne or Etienne.
Etienne.
Okay.
I just don't know if that's the Etienne from Jacksonville or is that his brother. He almost fumbled it, by the way. And Sam Williams, I mean, Shamar James is say the touchdown, but he was also bumbling, stumbling, not able to get to the spot. 1st and goal. In trouble. They're going to cross the board 13. Nope. They got to get back. They're throwing the ball. Get a sack. No sack. Wide open touchdown.
Oh, fuck
this team. We suck ass. This defense is
the
worst thing. The worst thing. They're even out of position. We suck so much fucking asshole in this game. This Cowboy defense sucks so much dick. It's making me want to turn this shit off. I can't stand this fucking team. So
There's
bad.
No excuse for this.
Sam Williams missed a sack. He's useless. He's useless. Donovan Wilson's got his back turned to the quarterback. What the fuck you doing, man? This is a disaster. This is a class of how not to play defense.
I wish we had the balls to fire Eberflus, but we won't. Like you guys, said,
it's all on Jerry Jones.
We said it before. We'll say it again. The Cowboys just don't do that sort of thing. We didn't even do it when Mike Nolan was running the ship.
They're up by 3.
But How long can the defense get away with not being held accountable?
Maybe
That's the real answer.
every game it's going to be this
Right?
fucking shit. Every game it's going to be like every game against the best or worst offenses, we will always have to outscore them 40 to 40, 39. We have to get 40, they'll get 39. And this game is heading that way. I mean, we're going to be in the 30s. Both teams are going to be in the 30s. This game is far from over.
That slow?
Our guys suck. And that's it. Yeah. Our guys suck. The defensive scheme sucks. Taking Micah out of it, that's Jerry Jones's fault. He started to suck. And Everfluss can't adjust. He continues to suck. And the players suck. And the injuries suck. And everything fucking sucks about this team right now. Because no matter how good or we overcome things on offense, the defense will continue to let us down.
I know.
We might get lucky with a fumble or interception or a tip. Great. Wonderful. Fuckable. All right. Great that Donovan Wilson got a pick and tripped 15 times before he, was able to help our offense. What, we got a touchdown on that drive or we kick a field goal? I don't remember. My point is, this is the kind of shit I'm trying to say. Is the Cowboys are not forcing a turnover because they're great. They get lucky. So it's not like we're going, let's force a turnover. No, let's get lucky. That's what we can't do shit. They're going to score on us every single time if we don't get lucky. But now the offense got to we have to hope they're not lucky. Because they're saying the same thing. They're like, oh, we got to get lucky that they make a mistake. That's it. That's what this game is about. Keep pounding that. Them facts. I'm done talking for now.
It's okay. I was gonna say if you wanted. I was gonna say if you wanted to take a short break now, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
You can write it out. It's okay. This game is gonna be in the 40s, said Jet Li. Yeah, and the
winner might be the one who hits 40. Yeah.
Got blown out of the water. That's like Aguilera 4 said. I've been saying Donovan Wilson's a liability, but yet our coaches are just too nice and they don't want to make an example out of players who aren't executing on the field. And it's weird because on one hand, we have seen them quote unquote hold players accountable, like when we saw Trayvon Diggs not get the start. And even though they swore up, down, and sideways, it was only because of injury reasons. They told on themselves.
Yeah, they got caught in their own lies.
It was more than that. So Wiseman27 said, might as well just blitz Everfluss and make Bryce read the blitz because they're wide open anyway.
Yeah, might as well at this point. I see right here, JRP.
JRP1010 said Dallas won't go anywhere with that trash defense.
100% right. And that's why I don't get too excited. I get excited because it's this star scoring touchdowns or we're going to win a game or something. That's great. I know the reality.
Chris Ozell said, Cowboys beat writers are liars about the players on defense. They all suck. I have to be honest.
Oh, shit.
Is our defense subpar when it comes to a personnel perspective?
Crowder running. Come on. Hold on to that ball to the 30-yard line.
In a lot of ways, yes.
These Riders suck dick over
a better defensive coach could make us at least below average.
Yeah. I mean,
we might be the 22nd defense in the league, the 24th.
Yeah.
I don't know. We were never going to go far. But were we going to be the 32nd?
We are now.
Do you get my point here?
Yeah.
And somehow that distinction feels a lot
running the ball.
bigger now that we're on the 32 side of it. You know what I mean?
I do.
So
12 minutes to go in the fourth. We're down 3 again. Cowboys running the ball. Jonathan Williams gets about 5 yards, so it's 2nd and 5.
Again, this is embarrassing.
Dak is 20-25, 214 yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Great game.
Yeah, OG logs to 09. Not sure because, like we said, we don't think Jerry's going to fire him at all.
Dak was going to throw it, did not dump it down, incompletion. I mean, how do they know everything that's going on? They know exactly what we're doing.
Because we're getting to the point where it's getting a little too predictable, too. There's only so many times you can, use the same escape hatch before they start figuring out what you're going to do to escape. They're basically doing everything the same, except they're keeping one guy up for that dump down. Extra guy up for that dump down.
Third down, big play, 3rd and 5. It reminds me of 3 more drops in the super chat to hit the bullseye, and John Luna's going to get everybody in the raffle. 3rd and 5, they're blitzing. Dak got to let it go.
He's got it. Yes!
Pickens again with the switch. Turn! Down. No, not yet.
Look at that.
I just punched him in the face. I love it. I hope no flag there.
Get out of that?
Pickens he did a turn. He doesn't. What I say earlier, he feels the defender. He knows how to turn. He turned out of that, made him miss a tackle, and then broke the tackle to go from the left side of the field to the right side of the field. Plus, they held him. He still made the catch, rolled off the guy, saw the opening to the left, breaks it out, smacks number 26. Get the fuck out of my way. And now Perkins is Dak and late hit on Dak. No flag on that.
Flag.
Nope, Dak got hit in the stomach. We're in the red zone on the 20 again. They're one of the worst teams in the red zone when it comes to allowing touchdowns, run, thrown, or whatever. Not field goals, touchdowns. So we need a touchdown to make this a 4-point lead for us. First down, we run with number 33.
I know we're going to get far, but I do like that we ran the ball there. We need a second. Pickens needs a second. We need a second.
Pickens wants back in there, but he's not coming in.
That's what he needs because he's.
I know.
He needs a little. We need a first
Pickens
down.
Has 9 catches, 168 yards.
I mean,
and a touchdown. You know, his record is what? 195 yards with Pittsburgh, and his record with the Cowboys.
There's enough time left in this fourth quarter. He can break it.
The record with the Cowboys is 130-something yards. He had a couple weeks ago. Already. Yeah, this is the best game he's ever had with the Cowboys. And Dak got 259, 3 touchdowns, 21 of 27. Motion for Jalen Tolbert. Dak's running to the right. He's got somebody open to the end zone. God damn it, Schoonmaker.
That was a valiant effort.
I just wish it was a better pass.
Overthrown or underran. I'm guessing overthrown.
I'm assuming. I mean, he has him wide open. That's a Dak mistake. That's 4 touchdowns for Dak. But then Schoonmaker also. I mean, Dak.
I don't know if he would have had the touchdown either because he only had the 1 foot in.
If Dak would have put the ball right, it would have been a touchdown. Dak cost us right there at least 4 points if we don't get a first down here. I'm just saying that one Dak cost us. And this is what I say, that we have to be perfect now. So we got to get mad at Dak, but it's not really Dak's fault, although he missed a touchdown.
Yeah, we're not deflecting that responsibility either.
Right.
And by the way, that Darth Vader thing, that's the captain's badge, John Luna, that Dak has on his jersey.
That's the C?
Yeah, it's the Darth Vader looking thing.
No, okay, I'll tell you what.
Ferguson,
first down. Big play, baby, no. That's man of the year.
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
You're right.
Any player that wins man of the year, which means he does a lot of community outreach and
the Walter Payton Man of the Year award.
Walter Payton Man of the Year award, they get that get that for the rest of their lives. Very few players have that. Once a year they win that. It's a very prestigious thing to win. So that little
badge and designation on his jersey
is the man of the year that he won. And again, only one guy wins that once a year. And Dak won it a couple years ago. He does great stuff with the community outreach and his charities that he has. First and goal for the Cowboys. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes and 15 seconds. The ticking. We fumble.
Dallas ball. Dak recovered it.
I don't know. Look. We fumbled that. And that's on Dak.
They're saying Dak recovered it. I don't know if he actually
did. It bounced back in his hands. We got so lucky, guys. Dak cost us almost 7.
Let's not talk about his
3. He maybe gave us 3 back. The C's captain, the man of the year is the guy. Fuck that shit. He right now needs to play better on this play right here. Got to snap. They're blitzing. Dak's got to see the guy and throw it. It's a bad throw by Dak. Dak, just you're fucking sickening me right now. Dak has played 3.
Oh my gosh, Dak!
3 bad plays in a row that he had. I mean, you can't have that. He missed a touchdown, and fumbled. You can't do that, Dak. If you're the man of the year, you can't do that. If you're got MVP talk, you just can't do that. Sorry, unacceptable. Now we got to kick the field goal and tie it.
No,
unacceptable.
That was second down. We have one more.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, my fault. Good. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was third. But my God.
3rd and goal.
We can't afford this. We cannot afford this kind of mistake. Make it up for us, Dak. Let's go. 270, 22 for 30, 3 touchdowns. Dumps it down. Yeah. Horrible. No? I guess we tie the score. They're saying Olsen's saying what I said already. You can't have that happen on Dak. Sorry.
Oh, and there's a few people in the chat that agree with you. Just saying.
There's no disagreeing with that. This is facts. Now, the defense sucks, and that's why we're going to lose. But that's not Dak's fault. If we lose, it's not Dak's fault. Just so for the Dak haters in the back.
At the end of the day, in those
Brandon
big
Aubrey.
game moments, you expect your starters to
Come on.
stand up
Brandon Aubrey. There it is.
and stand out.
At least Aubrey hits it. It's back to 0-0, aka 27-27. We're going in overtime in the Green Bay game, and whoever scores
Boy,
last.
I don't
can't
think I
take
can
this
handle
shit no
another
more.
overtime.
And we had the
game.
Giants overtime, 40 to
This has been a
37.
very
We had
tiring and long season.
42 to 39, whatever the fuck that score was. Then we have this one here. We're getting extra games.
There's got to be some kind of stat or something
Oh man,
somewhere about
the man John Luna.
the teams that play overtime. Sorry, I wanted to at least finish that so I don't forget what I was going to say.
Go ahead, say
Thank you, John Luna. No, not a problem. Much love, John Luna, with the $5 holler. He said, okay, now for all the back-to-back penalties. And then it's Aubrey for the record. You know what? Aubrey for
Let's
the
keep going backwards, right?
breaking game-winning field goal. That's what it's going to come down to.
No. Well, I appreciate the man, John Luna. I mean, he knows. And he's back to 95 points, almost 100.
That's right.
Almost fully loaded. But the thing is, technically...
We're, what, one away?
I guess, yeah. He's
we're
I'm putting his name on the damn raffle because he deserves it. If we hit it, which we are now officially, one away from hitting the spot. Yeah.
So it's going to be that last lucky number one, at least to ring the bell, so to speak. Oh man, you guys are saying
it means that the next drop is basically raffle entry automatically.
Yeah. So, and by the way, guys, with that, since it is a little commercial break, I want to read some comments in the chat here, shout you guys out. But real quick, thank you to every single person here.
Thank you guys.
Chatting in the chat, hanging with us, dropping your comments in our videos and our posts.
Star over everything.
Chatting in the Discord, all of it. Again, we love and appreciate every single one of you guys and can't do what we do without you.
Yes.
And thank you very much to the other people who help, keep this train going, so
John
to speak.
Luna, the
sponsor of the month and the stream boss.
Much
of
love.
course, we bow down. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight is your Cash App king.
Yes.
The gifting membership champion of the month is Skeptical Fan.
That's correct.
Always staying skeptical. Thank you so much to
Daniel
all of you.
Berry, but you know who the leader is for this month?
Is it Skeptical?
The champion of the gifting. It's Skeptical Fan.
I was going to say, I'm like, I can't remember what it is.
And you know who's leading the gifting? Citizen Z, 3-2 right now. I'm sorry, 5-2. 5 gifted memberships to Jet Li's 2. So Citizen Z's in the lead there.
So by the way, he wants that last one actually down for Mr. A. Lavelle.
Oh.
He said the guy who's been with y'all the longest. So
he's the longest, yes. He has been the longest member.
Yeah.
Mr. Lavelle, silver level member.
Although, people like Dilutic, I think people like Dilutic are part of like the first 100 subscribers of ours.
He is.
That's how far back, and Skeptical Fan too. They're part of the very, 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 very OGs of the MCF universe.
The top of the top. Here's the kickoff. I mean, they lost yardage, almost a fumble there. Good job by the Cowboy defense, and a good kickoff by Brandon Aubrey. So we got to give it up.
Special teams coming in clutch today. Just saying, we had a few, last week, we had, 1 or 2 kind of special team fuck-ups.
Yeah.
Nothing major, nothing that cost us, obviously, but still fuck-ups. Nice and clean so far here. 9 minutes and 13 seconds. And by the way, both teams have 2 timeouts, which is, I think, extra important as we head into the rest of this game, considering that we're tied 27-27, and things feel so
I'm
dangerous.
in the air right now.
I know.
Nothing.
I was going to complain that it was cold earlier, but actually now it's good because I'm
overheating. We're heating up. So run.
Yes, please.
God damn it, Clowney. Clowney had him for a yard loss, and somehow Rico Dowdle's playing like fucking Emmitt Smith.
That's what we do, though.
I know. We let Bryce Young look like he's Troy Aikman. I'm saying we are just looking like allowing them to do whatever the fuck they want to us.
Literally, that's what we do.
Embarrassing. Disgraceful.
It's kind of triple checking any kind of injury situation since I haven't checked in a bit.
They're play action outside. There's some pressure there.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, God. It's intentional ground. No.
No, it's probably hands to the face.
I hope he didn't hit him in the face.
Hands to the face.
Who's the idiot? Donovan Wilson.
Oh, pre-snap penalty.
Illegal shift. Illegal man downfield. Illegal motion.
Something illegal.
Illegal formation. Something. Look, they said illegal formation on my phone. Okay. John Luna wants a Darth Vader patch.
Okay, there we go.
Illegal formation.
Yeah, guys, I keep forgetting that this is actually one of the few games where you guys are actually probably ahead of us a little bit.
Yeah, you
Just throwing that out there.
You guys are ahead of us because we're using the YouTube Sunday ticket, which we have purchased here. Thanks to you guys. It's just some of the funds used for that. Some of your donations used for something like that. So we do have the YouTube. We get every game, but we don't need it. This is the first time we got a month and a half. The first time we need the YouTube app. So thank you, YouTube. Thank you guys, and thank you to Malcolm Williams with the
What
$5
is up,
on
Malcolm
it.
Williams? Hopefully, bringing the energy we need with the $5 holiday. Saying this is just how it's going to be all season.
Yep.
At least it's going to be a fun ride. Hey, you know what's
A
fun?
lot of back
At
and
37, hitting a stop. That's really fun.
And you know what's fun?
Thank you, Malcolm Williams.
We hit 6 on the. Oh, sorry, we hit 5 on the goal, and I thought that was the number.
You know what? Actually, we did actually hit the goal, but actually more than that. So we forced Carolina into a timeout. That's really
awesome. Big
weird.
3rd and 7. It's a big play for both teams. Cowboys got to be ready, but they
But the point is that the Panthers were not ready.
We had them figured out, and they weren't ready. So they didn't like the matchup. They said, "Let's redo this and get this right." Now here,
this feels weird.
Yeah, they were like, that looks like the quarterback coach.
I think it's the offensive coordinator.
No, is that Clint Adams? I don't think so.
Isn't he? Isn't that him?
I don't know if that was him. I don't know he was that tall. I think he was a shorter guy.
Okay, maybe. Right now, I can't remember.
All right, here it is. Defense. Let's go. 8 minutes and 36 seconds. False start on them.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey.
You go, bitches.
I mean, that could not have gone better if we had scripted it.
And listen, you know what's funny?
Malcolm Williams, you did bring the energy.
Malcolm Williams, thank you. By the way, listen to this. You know why it's happening? Because 70% of the stadium are repping the Cowboys. And that stadium is loud. They actually didn't hear the snap and false start. Was that Rico?
What a great moment.
Let's go Cowboys. Now, 3rd and 12. No penalties, and do not let them get a first down.
That's the one nice thing about Cowboy Nation. We show up worldwide.
We do, worldwide. We're the universe's team. Anyways, here we go. James Houston, 53 outside. He's going to be rushing. So he's getting pushed out.
Come on. Ooh, some pressure.
Overthrown. No hit on the quarterback. No flag.
Come on.
Yes!
Oh, I love that.
Kenny Clark in the mix. Houston, who got there late because he got pushed out, but still, you can see his rushing ability. Use more number 53 and number 95, Kenny Clark. I mean, he's one of the reasons why.
Googly moogly, stop!
I can't believe it. Man, Kenny Clark.
That's right.
Kenny Clark did to him. He ate him. Ow! Made him disappear. Punt the ball here. Let's go.
We hit the camera guy.
Let's go. We're coming with the block here.
Come on, don't.
Nothing stupid. Don't hit him. All right, you got it out. Crowder, no fumbling. Get it to the outside. Get the move. First move.
Go.
Get to the outside. Hold on to that ball now. 45-yard. Our own 45. Our own 45.
Guys, here we go.
Yeah. Now, hold on. 8 minutes to go, and I want to make sure that some people are saying I think Jet Li said, why don't we just run the clock out because this is way too much time, and there's still way too much time. But it'd be nice to get a nice long drive of 5. It's hard to get a 5-minute drive when you are at our own 45 already.
Already basically midfield.
But if we can get a 3-minute drive and score a touchdown and make this 34-27, it puts us in a good spot. And hopefully a win. Oh,
that's all we can hope for.
Speaking of winning, John Luna strikes again. The man, John Luna. Thank you, sir. Bow down to the man, John Luna.
He just said, wham, bam.
Thank you,
go, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Luna, with the $75 holiday. I was going to comment earlier that I'm loving this stream because y'all's commentary is perfect with the game that I'm watching.
Is it? Perfect. So we're like announcing it with you, man.
And he said, give this to Sky Johnson.
Sky Johnson in the house. And now, guys, the floodgates have opened. We'll see what happens in this game because the points are flowing in.
Thanks to the man, John Luna.
But because of John Luna, tell him what happened.
Everyone's in it, guys. Every person who dropped $5 holler.
Yes.
Immediately enter.
That can be through Cash App and PayPal and all those other ways. Or you can gift memberships.
Yep.
You can, jump in the membership.
Bam, you got the entry.
For the rest of this stream.
And by the way, he said put that one down for Sky Johnson.
I did. I am.
As well, by the way. So thank you so much.
I want to make sure what people are playing for. Any sport.
Any player, any style, any
size.
Any
team, any player, any size, but any name. It could be It could be, fuck Philly in the back
Yep.
with the PH. I can't do.
And obviously, you've seen us rep our very own, even though I've been consistently repping the Brandon Aubrey. Mr. MCF has been changing it up every single week, so you've gotten to see all sorts of different players and styles.
This could be Tony Dorsett from the 80s, or it could be Javonte Williams from right now. You never know. You got to look up. Can I show it? Can I show it? No, I don't want to show it. Javonte Williams.
And yours? No, we're baseball playoff time.
Yeah, baseball.
We got basketball, obviously.
Hey, Motor City wants the Detroit Tigers kind of their alternate jersey.
Yeah.
He won that in the After Dark sessions.
So shout out to him.
Jet Li in the raffle, another entry. And not just in the raffle, you could add 5 entries into this. Every $5 is another raffle entry. Not about the person, it's about the entries. So you get now the floodgates have open for entries if you want.
Bagging it. Thank you, Jet
Li in the house.
Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Now that you've got to stop.
We need it right now. This is where we need to take that 7 point. I don't want a 3-point lead. We will give up a touchdown. We need a 7-point lead.
It's free to give the defense any credit.
We need a 7-point lead.
But more just stating the baseline of we need to take advantage of these stops they give us.
Yeah.
Horrible. What the fuck was that? We just went back like 7 yards.
Unbelievable. You can't.
Seriously, what the fuck was that?
It was a receiver. It was a running back screen that nobody. You didn't see Brock Hoffman there blocking. He was there late.
You saw taking out a billboard that's what we were doing. Thank goodness we only went back 5 yards. Yards. Yeah. That should have been way worse. But now it's a 2nd and 15.
Yeah, we just put ourselves behind the 8 ball again. It's almost like we don't know how to do things right. We just keep fucking up. It's really annoying.
We did the same exact fucking play.
I don't believe it. That might as well punt the ball. Seriously. Forget any long drives. We were on the 45. Now we're on our own 30. It's beyond embarrassing. Unbelievable. 3rd and 22. You might as well just punt the ball by throwing a fucking 60-yarder. If it gets picked, it gets picked. Who cares? But at least go up there and get the penalty with George Pickens. Let's go to George Pickens. Throw it up deep. Let him double team him. I don't care.
We don't have the time to do that.
Oh my God.
Why are we doing the same play again?
To Lipke, who just fumbled the ball.
We literally just did the same play 3 times.
3 straight plays, twice to the left of Javonte Williams and a loss of 12 yards. And then we gained 5 with a right side running back to Lipke, a throw, got us 5 yards. Now it's 4th and 18. We're punting with 6.5 minutes to play and ticking. So we got to rely on the defense to save us.
But you know what? Reality Cowboy, that is a consequence of not being able to run the ball. In any other situation, you would have run the ball.
That was horrible. But you would have run it on first down.
That's what I'm saying. On the first down.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. That snap was bad, and the wind blew it. It's a fair catch. Almost fumbled there. Man, they're on the 14-yard line, so the defense is going to have to do something. I hope.
The wind just made that much more dangerous than it needed.
And it is bad play calling. I do agree with Reality Cowboy. The reason is, let me explain. The reason I think it's a bad play call is because even if your run game is not working, it's a tie score. They're getting tired. I'm not saying you're going to get an 80-yard run.
I'm listening. I just forgot my water.
I'm not saying it's an 80-yard run, but it's going to be a 3 or 4 yard run, a 2 or 3 yard run. It's better than a fucking 2nd and 12 or 18, whatever the fuck it was. You can't have that shit. And this team is just like we're putting ourselves almost on purpose in a more difficult situation, which makes it more difficult for the offense to get out of it. It makes it more difficult to Dak to make the reads and the throws. It makes it more difficult for George Pickens to get open. It makes it more difficult for the offensive line to hold their blocks. And the offensive line is playing like shit this week. Last week we had 4 backups, and they played a lot better against a tougher defense. The defensive front than this defensive front, who's not supposed to be as good. They're playing better against a team that this week, instead of 4 backups, only had 2 backups. I don't know what's going on inside, but we're playing like shit inside and not playing very well as an offense, not having great play calling, because if that is a run, you might be able to work that running back screen a little bit easier on 2nd or down. And it might be, instead of losing 8 yards, you might have gained 2-3 more yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
And now you won't have a receiver dump down to Lipke to have a punt, which is what we did there in 3rd and 20 fucking 2. Hold on. Chippy, what's up?
She looks so
Go
cute. I just had to.
Cowboys.
This is our emotional support Cowboys watching animal.
Yeah, she knows. She knows what's going on. Asha.
She's used to it. Look, this is a face that has seen tragedy on this team.
Yeah, she understands that every time we watch the Cowboys, it's gonna this whole thing, that whatever we do every week, in her mind, she knows it's gonna end with us being very sad.
Yeah, that's why our dog is so cute to counteract that.
There's Clowney that's a touchdown play. Clowney couldn't get to him in time. That's the one they threw it to Rico Dowdle, and I saw Clowney in that play because completely whiff from Bryce Young. First 5 games, 3 of 12.
By the way, Chris Azell, I do agree with you as well.
He's perfect today when it comes to 20 yards. He's one of the worst at 20 yards or more. Today he's 3 for 3. The whole year
we do that.
The whole year at 79 yards, and in this game he has 89 yards.
Every quarterback that plays us is Brady, Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers, and
all in one.
Yeah.
When Rico Dowdle is Evan Smith, Tony Dorsett, Walter Payton, and Barry Sanders in one. Can we get a stop on Rico? Thank you, Neeland. Good job. Slam his dumb fucking ass. All right. Under 6 minutes. Time is ticking. 2nd and 8. And remember, guys, you're going to John Luna. Maybe some good luck will flow our way. But anybody who drops $5, whether it's super chat, it hits the bullseye, the goal. Anybody who drops it in the
and towards the end of
PayPal, anybody who drops it in the Cash App,
exciting,
automatically in the mother effing raffle, which would be in the early part of November. Let's go. Automatic entries. Let's go for the Cowboys. Got to get in there. Got to get some pressure. They're throwing the ball. Escarazu. Hey, a little bit of pressure on Bryce Young. All you need. And you know what I've been saying? And I said this about Bryce Young on Friday. I don't know if it was early in the stream, so you were there for it. The more you pressure Bryce Young, the more he gets out of his routine, his rhythm, his feel. It's kind of like Fields, but Fields can run a little better than he can. He's mobile, but he's not a runner. Fields can run the ball. We solidified and stopped him and got in his face and made him throw some bad passes. They haven't thrown that much. They just run a lot. You realize a lot of running by them. Now they have to throw 3rd and 8. This is where their biggest issues happen unless we leave guys wide open. But this is where it's important that we get someone in his face. It's about pressure more than coverage. If we get pressure, coverage will be fine. Not too much pressure. But incompletion. No flag. Elam is going to call for a flag. Are you kidding me?
Fuck.
Wow.
Hey, we can't get mad because they called some bullshit flag on our side. So.
Oh my god. That
one hurts.
That cost the game.
Dudes said just saw Elam and flag. This is typical.
That's why you get Gilmore in there. Just saying.
Well, let's see.
I mean,
yeah.
He hit him.
If you called it the other way when it got called on Pickens, then you got to call it on Elam there.
Oh, no way inside. It's freaking 8 yards running the ball. What the fuck is wrong with this Cowboy team? James Houston, a guy a leftover from the Lions, is our best defensive fucking player, pass rushing, and he saw that run happening before anybody else. He's the one that made the tackle. He cut back because he saw Rico Dowdle breaking through our defensive line. What a piece of shit our team is. Defensively sucks. They have 192 rushing yards. We have 31 rushing yards.
By the way, to be fair, we have seen
under 5 minutes.
A little bit more man coverage in the second half.
There's a lot of fucking around there. Cowboys got to get a stop. They do. But it's now 3rd and 1.
And it's not like it's helped much either. I just want to throw it out there that the few times we have seen man coverage, it's not like the Cowboys defense went from night and day. We still suck. Mm-hmm. So there is some truth to the fact that we just have players that suck and can't execute. You know what I mean? No, even firing Eberflus won't change that.
Almost a fuck up for them. With Horn, they hit each other. They almost fumbled twice in a row there. My issue here is now it's 3rd and 1. And they probably, I don't think they'll go for it, but unless it's inches. This is a big play. They're in shotgun. It is not a run. Oh, man, they got wide open. 82 wide open. Try to jump.
Trying to pull a pickets.
Yeah, you can see it coming. 4 minutes to go. Cowboy
Move
territory.
the schmuck Elam off my team, said Wiseman.
It's basically going to be a situation where, I mean, Wilson is out because he got kicked in the face.
John Luna said, is that called karma or typical cowboy luck? Asking for a friend.
Both.
Yeah.
But either way, this is done.
Not realistically speaking, though, it's not surprising that a ref that called that first initial penalty would call that penalty there in that moment, just because that first penalty shows you that they are willing to call.
Look at this matchup down here.
So.
Look at the matchup down at the bottom of the screen. If there's a throw, it's a run, and can we stop him? He still gets 3 yards. Williams, I guess, made the tackle there, but it's under 4 minutes. They're going to run the clock here, and then kick the field goal and win the game.
I mean, that makes sense. So, Donovan Wilson out for injury? Oh, crap. What happened?
Yeah, no, he got kicked in the face. That was the jump.
Oh, okay.
No,
I didn't realize that he was out there, so. No.
John Lewis said the defense, according to Homer Simpson, they are the suckiest bunch of suckers that ever sucked. They just suck.
Very true.
Homer's words and my words,
Fuck, I guess. Man. Jet Li, yeah. Nothing else to do or say but sucking.
2nd and 6. Another run. We know they're running. They still get 3 yards.
It's not like 4 yards.
No, they got 3, but now it's 3rd and 3. Very makeable. Under 3 minutes after this next snap. And that's what they're trying to do, just run the clock out. And if they get a first down, that's another 2 minutes. Basically, they win the game.
I mean, yeah, no, that's yeah.
We have to call timeout. If they get a first down, so it's coming down to now, if they get a first down, we have to use our timeouts and a 2-minute warning to hope to get the ball back. They don't want to give us the ball back. They're just trying to. Rico Dowdle's tired. This is when the motherfucker fumbles.
But with the run game they have, they now.
Our inside is our defense is gassed too. 3rd and 3. They got motion number 13 going in motion from right to left. We're in man. It looks like it. We're blitzing. No pressure.
No flag.
Now number 4 fell. There was no flag. There's no flag. Number 4 on their team fell. The guy who got their first.
Straight up fell.
They try to say that Trayvon Diggs had a penalty. No way. Rams beat the Ravens officially, just to let you know for those. Let's see what happened. Man coverage for Trayvon. Oh, Jesus. Trayvon Diggs is a flag on him. It should have been a flag. So anybody who bitches about the flags, we got lucky there. Are they going for it? 4th and 3. Well, this is a big one here. They figure if they even hit the field goal, they lose the game.
I think they're maybe just trying to.
Cowboys
they're trying to get us off sides, I think.
Cowboys got to be careful. They don't know what they're doing. The guy's going to be wide open deep. They're going to go deep here. 4 seconds.
No, they're actually going for it. Take off.
We had a guy there, too. They got a first down. What a call. And that's the game. Now we have to call timeouts. Basically, that's that. They're gonna win the game if we don't get one more stop. The game is over. I mean, unless they miss the field goal.
This is some very typical Cowboy shit.
This is the way the Cowboys, we're going to lose because of the defense, and we deserve it. They're not going to get the ball here snapped. I wouldn't snap it if I'm them. Nope. You're smart. Don't be smart. That right there cost the Cowboys. The only good thing you can say here is they're going to probably just run. They're probably that was Renfro.
Wiseman 27 throwing out there the slightly controversial take, which honestly I don't think is that controversial either. Though we should just let them score. Let them score and then put our offense out there.
So 2 things. Number 1, even if you see us getting out the way and them running, they probably will take a knee. That's number 1. Number 2, we still have 2 timeouts left. Which here's the way the mathematics go on this, because they're going to play. Listen. If they go for the end zone, who cares, right? Right, Wiseman? So you go all out blitz and you stop the run first down and second down. You have to all out blitz them. Don't leave a safety back there. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever. You got to show a safety. You can't just give them a touchdown. But I think if you go all out blitz on first and second down, stop the run, maybe even make them lose a yard or 2. Now it's 3rd down. And we call 2 timeouts. It's still a minute and 50 seconds. 2 timeouts. No timeouts for us. It's 3rd down. Do they throw the ball? Or do they run and kick the field goal? If they run and kick the field goal, they're going to have to. They run the ball. We hopefully stop them. If they get a first down, it's over. But if we stop them, can't stop the clock. There's going to be a minute left to go for the Cowboys, and we're going to be down 3. Worst case scenario. That's what it looks like for us right now. If I was unless we go all out and they throw a pass and it's a touchdown,
Yeah.
then we get a minute and a half and we got to score a touchdown, which I'd rather have a field goal. So I'd rather have no touchdowns, a minute to go, and Brandon Aubrey. You guys feel me?
Yeah.
To go into overtime. Yeah. Win the coin toss, get a touchdown, and I don't know, win the game. I don't know what to fucking say because our defense fucking blows.
I mean, I'm gonna say a few comments
What do
here.
you think?
Rapid fire. The Lunatic said 4th and 3, and we give an 8-yard cushion. Sky Johnson said, "I'm so tired of this shit." James Hurst said, "You blitz and you can't get in. Your defense is garbage." Gently 44 said, "Guys are too deep, and then you give up the first down." John Luna said, "Typical Cowboys luck is this game ending with a tie for the second tie of the year, because that would be very funny yet typical."
I don't think it's ever happened.
Vanilla Dice Baby said, "The defense is so bad, it's hard to root for this team."
It's this star over everything. Even a shitty owner, average coach, whatever you want to call our players.
The way that
it's a star over everything, but it's still hard.
The way this defense is playing, it feels it's like a win is almost like rewarding their shitty play.
I know.
And the way they're playing, you said it, we deserve to lose. Like not like you want us to lose, but that is
we get the we get the Commanders next week in Dallas. On a short week, right? We should have a chance. Do you think we really have a real chance? I mean, it's a divisional game, I guess, but we're not that good. Now they're running the ball. You let them score here because he gets a first down, it's over. What are you doing? What man? So if they got a first down, the game's over. What are the Cowboys doing?
They did get the first down.
2nd and 1.
Oh, and I'm sure we use the
game's
timeout.
over. Yeah.
That's
it. I just said we had to sell out. And they let them get 9 yards in a run.
Like I said, we should just let them.
No, that's not the answer. The answer is make a fucking tackle. We know they're going to run. Blitz your safety. I'm just saying, blitz fucking Darrell Wilson there scratching his fucking dick. Get him up there and make the guy fucking gain a yard. Not Rico down getting 9 fucking cock-sucking yards. What the fuck else can I say? It's just common sense right now. This team is coached by a bunch of fucking retards. Everfluss and his defense. Bunch of fucking retards. 1 yard and the game is over. That's it. That's the way it goes, guys. Or if they missed the field goal, I guess. It's a swirling winds and shit. Now we sell out. Now we sell out trying to stop you're going to need a yard. Like a bunch of dumb cocksuckers. I'm done with this team.
So
first down, game over. We lost the game, guys. 1st and 10. Game is over unless they miss the field goal and then go in overtime. Just letting you know the way it's going to be.
I mean, maybe it's windy, but
it's over. Unless they miss the field goal. It's over. Yep. Done deal, guys. We deserve the loss here. We deserve more than a loss. And, hey, better draft pick. Think of the positives.
Like I said, we do not deserve.
We have no defense. This is the worst, disgraceful. And again, if you don't fire the coach, I mean, you gotta. That's why I said even if we lose every game, fire the coach. Show some fucking balls. But this team don't have balls. We got Jerry Jones.
At least then, like I hate to say it, but the Cowboys are so into like performative, like at least we did something.
Just let them score a touchdown now. Yeah, there you go. See what did I tell you he's gonna do? They would take a knee. The Cowboys were letting him run. The Cowboys are touching him and then letting off. They were trying to let him get a touchdown because the game is over. Now they're going to get a 10-yard field goal now instead of a 30-yard field goal. See, look. But he's smart because they just get on the knee, take a knee. So, and again, game is over. Guys, we are 2-3 and suck.
Yeah, that's what you should have thought one whole fucking minute ago.
No, they should have stopped him on 1st down and 10.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That wasn't going to happen.
Okay, baby.
It wasn't going
to happen. All right,
baby.
If you're a smart coach, it would happen. They're not smart. We don't have a smart coach. Game. I want to put 30 up so I can end the game.
I know.
I just want to end it.
Again, thank you to everybody here chilling, hanging with us. Just waiting for the official.
Anyone want to drop a shot for your boy?
Yeah, here the last.
Girl.
Here, I'll drop the last.
That's about the only thing I'm ready to do here. Other than I'm ready to get the fuck out. This is an embarrassment. Congrats, by the way, J-Dub and what's his name? CPG.
Yeah.
Carolina fans, you guys earned this one. Congrats. Cowboys went in there. Lou Fowl tried to jump him. We probably got a flag. Either way, don't matter. They're clapping in our faces. They deserve it. They won. and rookie kicker and all. But
no, we deserve it too. We deserve to.
Guys, this is a sucky team because not because of the offense, because the defense is horrific.
Yeah.
And yes, Dak missed the guy by an inch. Would it have made a difference in the end? The answer is no. They had this game won. We were going to lose this game no matter what. They could do whatever they want against our defense. Even if we had scored a touchdown, they would have won. We cannot stop a thing. The only good thing is they're celebrating like they won, so maybe they get a little extra confident and he shanks it. We block it or something. But other than a miracle, it's a miracle. You'd see a miracle here. The game's over.
It is so close. I don't see how that happens.
I mean, I mean, we're coached by retards, and we have retarded players. So, and I'm going to use un-PC. I don't give a fuck about politically correct. So, fuck it. These are retards. We have a retarded defense, and if ever to use the word retard is proper, it is for a retarded defense that we're seeing by our Cowboy defense right now. Anybody that gets offended by that, bye. Here we go. 27-27. 30. They win.
There it is.
I mean, it's not.
Just, you never know.
No, I knew.
You never knew. So.
We all knew.
Again, huge thank you. I'm going to go ahead and do some final comments and the final shout outs here, and then we're obviously going to exit stage left so we can enjoy the rest of our Sunday with the family. Always great to spend time with the Cowboys family. Not always great with the Cowboys.
Not this fucking team.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Just really unfortunate.
Congrats to the Carolina fans.
A deserved loss,
Cowboys
said
suck.
Chris Ozell. Yeah,
Cowboys suck. Cowboys suck because we have no defense.
OMFG Google said it's done. Hashtag Aguilar 04 said just fire Eberfluss now. Bench players when they aren't executing.
Why not? Why not?
Vanilla Dice Baby said calling 3 screen flats in a row cost us the game.
No, a lot more than that.
Bison27 said we need to see people fired.
Yeah.
Juan, what's up? Just throw them all away.
Yeah,
throw the whole
defense sucks so much dick. They're gay porn. They're doing gay porn right now.
James Hurst said they've never heard of a run blitz. You just never heard of it.
I mean, my point is, I know I'm going to go back to that Rico Dowdle play. You let him score. You don't let him score. The smart thing is you sell out. You have 2 timeouts. You sell the fuck and stop the run. Like, what is so dumb fucking retarded, Everfluss? What is wrong with you?
How about
you retarded ass faggot? I'm sick of this fucking team. I'm sick of this fucking defense. And I'm sick of Everfluss. I better see his head chopped off and fired after this fucking game. But I'm screaming and yelling like something's happening. The reality is, nothing's gonna happen. And the reality is, let me show you what the reality is gonna be. Let me show you the reality is. And let's all suffer together. It is the fucking Jerry Jones clown show. Fuck them. And yes, I know you're going to say, well, you can't blame them for everything. Listen, they don't give a shit. You listen to Jerry Jones this week. You listen to him after the game.
They're going to helicopter home on their mega super yacht.
Listen to shit. Listen to what they do. Listen to how they hype up the bullshit. And then the fans are going to fall for it again. Not me, but I'm pissed because I can't stand to see this team losing. But the fact that we are giving games away because because Jerry Jones wants to save face about not firing defensive coordinator Erafluss, and I don't know how much control the Schottenheimer have. But it's just a retarded coach would say, everybody go have your money back on these 2 plays. We call timeout, and we win. We make them kick a field goal fucking 50 yards, and maybe we get a chance back with a minute. No, they don't do that. They say, let's play safeties back. Let's play 5 yards, 20 yards, 10 yards off the fucking receivers, and let them run all over us. That's why we lost. The defense. The defense is why we lost, but we have no brains on defense, and that goes from the coaching to the players. No brains. So again, you sell out, and if you get a stop on first down on Rico, all right, even if he gains a yard, you call timeout. It's 2nd and 9. You sell out. He gets 2 yards. It's 3rd and 7.
How about I phrase it to you in a different way? Because I think it's more either do what you just said and actually fucking do something.
And you sell out.
Or
you go all for the run.
Literally do nothing and let them score the touchdown. Don't do whatever the fuck that weird in between bullshit was. You know what I mean? Because that's my point.
That's my thing. If you sell out, what happens? Someone's wide open in the end zone and they can throw a touchdown you want them to score. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you sell out. So the worst case is they score a touchdown.
At least, I'm just saying, at least they're committing to sucking, and embracing the suck and doing something with it.
You're committing to having a chance. You're committing to having a chance. Because by doing this weird defensive. Got Donovan Wilson back there, 80 yards back. What the fuck is that, Everfluss? So by doing that, you're losing a guy who can stop the run. And then Rico runs for 9 yards. And a guy who's got 200 yards rushing on us. I mean, it's embarrassing. And the defensive coaching is a major issue. The player execution is but my God, I'm not saying I understand you want to let them score, but if you sell out, you're letting them score if they throw. And if they throw, maybe someone drops it, maybe they score. Okay, we got 2 minutes to get the ball back, and now do something. But we know they had a field goal already. They already hit the field goal. So to me, you know they're going to just run the ball and run the ball and run the ball. So sell out and run and go after the run. But no, we sell out and play, we don't sell out. We go back and play pass. 1st and 10, and all they need to do is run the ball. Like that's what I'm talking about. That's retardation. I can't stand this team. I can't stand this defense.
I know.
I can't stand Everfluss. All right, I'm done my shit. Okay. The offense done as good as they could. 27 points not enough. But because Dak had that 4 point. Okay, we could have 31. I know, we win the game. No, we wouldn't, because they would have got a touchdown. They would have beat us 34-31. So the point I'm trying to say is, doesn't matter, or 35.
And the offense is not the problem. Fuck ups.
Yeah, but the defense is
bad moments. It still doesn't erase the fact that we are, like you guys are saying in the chat, the 32nd ranked defense. A defense so bad it is hard to even put into words. Although Mr. MCF certainly did his best. I want to actually hit up the chat a little bit.
Carolina's the worst class defense when it comes to sacking the quarterback. The worst pressuring defense when it comes to pressuring the quarterback. And we got pressured. And I know we sacked them once, and I don't think they sacked Dak, but we got pressured. We were molested more in the backfield than Bryce Young was. Because they didn't need to. They ran the ball over us.
I know. I'm going to interrupt you. Yeah, do you want to take a second here? Thank you, John Luna. Appreciate you. I want to do some quick final shout outs here.
Thank you, John Luna. We bounce you.
Read some people's comments as we wrap things up, just because I want to take the time while you guys are still here with us. But thank you, John Luna. Take it easy.
Yes, thank you, John. He made it all happen. Thank you. I'm sorry I can't be happier right now. I'm just really pissed off.
I know. So
this whole thing. I'm shutting up. I know. I'm shutting up.
Lunatic said, I knew the season was going to be a roller coaster, but I'm glad I'm here with my Cowboy Nation.
Thank you.
And especially with my Cowboys family.
Well, for you guys being with us, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I could take it.
Jason White, I'm going to just rapid fire, just boom, 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 through some comments. JRP said, F this trash team, I'm done. Chris Ozell, Jerry Jones can't sell this one. Kenzie Man said, there's no way. Gleisman27 said, Eberfluss deserves to be fired right now to fly home, not with the team. That never would happen, though.
Nope.
Jason White said, entire team is horrible. We have a losing culture. This is your culture change, folks, and I'm embarrassed to be a fan. The Lunatic said, I knew the season. Oh, sorry, I think I just read that one. Asik Aguilar 04 said, like I said, we could have saved this defense today, and going forward, we can't do that anymore. It's time the defense hold their damn end of the bargain. JCogs84 said, Eberfluss should be fired right now, and I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
James Hurst said, facts is Dak and offense didn't do crap on that last drive. They went backwards. I agree. Last time I checked, though, there were 20-something other drives before that the defense could have done something and or the offense could have done somehow more, except we scored.
That wasn't Dak. That was play calling. All right, play calling was those outs.
And that's supposed to come in.
I know, but
Texas Cat said, we just sit back and let other teams gain 7 yards of play. There's just no aggressiveness at all.
It's not on Dak. The Dak haters fuck off. It's about the defense.
I think said, sure, those offensive play calls were bad, but we're excusing this trash-ass defense?
That's my point. I want to say something. Offense, Dak Prescott, I yelled at him losing those 4 points for us. No, but that's all he did. Everything he got us 27.
I like this take by Talk Cowboy. She said, Shoddy let Dak and Pickens down this game.
That's what I'm trying to say. The play calling is the bigger issue than Dak's one bad play. Dak had nothing wrong in this game. The bad play calling is the bigger issue, but even that's not the bigger issue. It's the defense, and that's who's made that point about, there's an issue with Dak and some play calling and Schottenheimer.
Popping down,
but in the end, it's the defense. The defense sucks, which equals the Cowboys will suck this year, not making the playoffs.
Get your asses. Cap 52 said, bro, we were on the 40. We called 2 screens back to back. Nah, that shit's
play calling fuckery. Play calling retardation. But why are we even in that situation? The defense allowed 30 points to a team that they're not a good offensive team.
We are not a serious team. But with that said,
we're Jerry Jones led clown school. We're gonna
see what accountability looks like.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Here's what it looks like. That's the fucking accountability. Fucking accountability. That's the accountability. Fucking clown show. And in the end, they don't care because you know what? They're gonna sell out. the Washington game next week.
Yeah.
We ain't going no more games. We got gear for years. That's what we say. That's Raffle. But fuck, I ain't doing nothing with the Cowboys. We got enough gear for my lifetime. My lifetime, your lifetime, the kid's lifetime. So that's that. Fuck Jerry Jones and fuck his clown show. We're not part of that. We represent the star of everything. We're passionate fans that love our team. That's it. Star over everything. That's what we do and say here. And we're doing this for what? 9 seasons, 8 years on YouTube. And it ain't going to stop saying that. It's just a star over everything. Fuck the goddamn ownership and fuck Everfluss and fuck some of the dumb players. But you know what? In the end, over everything, star, no matter what. And thank you guys. John Luna, who's leading the pack right now. John Luna is right here. John Luna is right here. Shout out to you guys.
Congrats to Scorpio.
Sean the Sheep.
Gifted a membership.
You could be able to
and
gift
I guess
that thing
Sean the Sheep, maybe he was gifted one at some point. But thank you, Sean. Appreciate the gifting.
That is true.
And congrats to Scorpio, who's the lucky receiver winner there.
Sean the Sheep in the house. Hey, guess what he gets to be in? Raffle.
That's right.
Damn, just like that. How about that? Yeah.
I think that's a good high note to end it on there, guys, because you know why we do what we do here on the MCF side of things, on the regular schmegular. That's really where we are, what we do here. So thank you, Pam C. Yeah, hey, you know, that is one small comforting thought if that were the case, right? The Camel were around, he'd probably be here. Having lots of fun.
I should say that too as well. I gotta say that as well. Congrats to 8 Camel Toes because his team, he was here with us. Damn. Big winner. So shout outs to Mr. 8 Camel Toes wherever he is. You know our beliefs on things, but you know, it adds a little salt to the wound there on the overall thing that we also lost a great one in 8 Camel Toes. But yeah,
I think the last time our defense was this bad was with Nolan, but even that, I mean, Everfluss said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah.
So
well, I remember one of the last times we played the Panthers. I know, and they beat us in the first game of the season, if I remember. And I remember we never heard the end of it. Never heard the end of it from Mr. 8 Camel Toes. So yeah, so he's missed. He's missed. I don't miss the shit that I have take from him, but yeah, you know, I'd take that shit if he was still here with us. So it's okay. Hey, Cowboys are doing cowboy things. And I appreciate everybody here doing their thing here with us. Yes. Join this afternoon with us, even though for most of the fans in the chat, some of you guys are loving it. But most of the fans are like, man, this Cowboy team is disgraceful. And I cannot get mad at Dak. Tottenheimer had some mistakes. Dak had one bad play. But that's not the reason why we lost. It's because we have a shitty defense. And it's not just because of injuries or Micah Parsons being gone. It's because of Everfluss. Micah being gone is a big issue for Everfluss in the defense, and the big fault of Jerry Jones and the front office. But Everfluss, as a head coach, she was with the Bears, defensive coordinator as he was with the Colts, and he was a linebacker coach with the Cowboys before that. You gotta be able to make adjustments.
Yeah.
And you're just not doing that. And we're not talking about just at halftime. We're talking about for the season. I'm saying you have to change the defense, so you got to make adjustments, and you're not doing it. So you got to be fired. It's not like even a Mike Nolan situation. Like Mike Nolan, everything was in disarray, but they were trying to get it to working. This is not even, there's nothing working. There's nothing even trying, it feels like. It's just constant AV football here by our defense. It's trash. And who's coming back to save us? Overshown? He ain't going to save us.
I don't know about that one.
He's not going to save us. Anyways.
And Cat 52, you're right. That cracks me up. But yeah, he's like, I bet Dowdle thinks he's Henry because he just ran on the two worst defenses.
Dowdle just, he probably just passed Javonte Williams.
Jelly 44, yeah. We can't even take advantage of the fact that the Eagles lost, which is another kind of like extra blow throughout all of this. So Tokyo said, I just want to sim to the end of the season. Tosha Smith, you know it. Loving and repping.
And tomorrow,
no matter what.
No matter what, that Navy, we're going to say it now in a minute, but tomorrow the Commanders play. Not that it really fucking matters at this point, but if they win, they're tied with the Eagles in first place. And we're 2.5 games back now. Or I think 2.5 games back on them. Or we got 2 wins. So
by the way, Sky Johnson, there's a small chance
game and a half
could be back this upcoming week, but there's obviously still a chance that the Cowboys are extra cautious with him and hold him out for this upcoming week as well. We'll talk about that.
Should have been half game back. Should have been half game back in the Eagles. Now we're a game and a half back. Anyways, that's the way it's going to end. And we'll be a game and a half back on the Washington Commanders, which we play next week. Yeah. If they win tomorrow night, they have a short week in Dallas. Oh, yeah, we should be able to beat them. Yeah, no. We got Dan Quinn coming in, and he's going to be ready to teach us a lesson like Rico did. Yes, like that said. Say it, baby. What is it we do here on MCF? And what do we represent, no matter what?
It's that navy blue, that silver too, and that star over everything.
Win, lose, or draw. Good, bad, or ugly. Today was ugly. It's a loss. It was bad. Thank you all for joining us, because here, no matter what, over every coach, over your favorite player, your favorite coach, your favorite owner, fuck you, Jerry Jones, over everybody, over everything here in My Cowboys Family, it's that star over everything. And here for 8 years plus on YouTube and 9 seasons of doing our reactions and more, never forget the number one thing here, now, and forever on My Cowboys Family, no matter what. Go Cowboys. Even though that one hurt my fucking... Anyways, we'll see what happens. If anything changes, probably not. And we'll be here again, probably Friday, Thursday or Friday, for our little quickie, kind of the recap of this shit in a real way, and then see what's coming with Washington, and give you that little preview. And then, of course, after that, it will be another game day live stream here. Washington Commanders at the Dallas Cowboys, Week 7. We'll see you then. Guys, thank you for dropping the knowledge in the chat, dropping the love from above. I'm going to shout you guys out.
Yes.
Tommy Soltis, by the way, in the membership. But John Luna making it happen. Top spot again. And looking to be that sponsor that month. Again, we got, and he made it happen, hitting the bullseye twice. With everybody else, like Skeptical Fan, Teresa Stickle, Dave Brown, Bourbon Hunter, The Lunatic, Malcolm Williams, Jet Lee 44, and Sean the Sheep gifting a membership. So much love there. I think we didn't get any Cash Apps or PayPals, which means leader is still the same. A Skeptical Fan leading that spot there. You got Citizens. He's still leading the gifting side of things, but John Luna, he's leading the overall. He's got 95 points. He's the sponsor of the month. Shout out to John Luna. And, of course, this month's Cash App King,
Daniel
Berry Sports Highlights. Shout outs to him. Big time shout outs to him. And shout outs to Skeptical Fan being the gifting champion as well for this last month. We have a new month. We'll see who wins it. We know we're not winning as the Cowboys. Not today, at least.
Yeah.
Against the fucking Panthers. What an embarrassment. Congrats, Panthers, but we suck. So we didn't really beat that great of a team. And you guys are favored by 1.5 points.
Yeah.
I guess that was accurate. Peace out, guys. We appreciate you all. Truly appreciate you guys sticking through this kind of crap of our Cowboys. But the true fans, they stick it out to the end. And we are that. You guys are that. Thank you for that. On that note, officially, baby, before we can officially drop out and clock out for the night, and honestly, before we can do even what I'm going to say next, we got to say peace out from the camera. Always representing the greats here. The greats, like number 17, Brandon Aubrey. You're going to break that record. In 2 weeks, you're going to break that record.
He's got to break it at some point this season, or else
we'll be broken. But yeah, we're out of here on this side, so bye. And of course, Week 6 in the books. A fucking L to the Panthers. Thank you guys for hanging with us in this misery. And before we can drop out of here for the night, come back here Thursday or Friday for our recap and preview for the upcoming game against Washington. Baby, what we got to do before we drop out of here for the afternoon and this disgusting loss?
We got to drop the beat.
Oh, we've been dropped. We've been pounded by the Panthers. Sam Mills, by the way. Great Sam Mills came up with that, and rest in peace to him, but it put us under the ground today. Big L for our Cowboys. It is Week 6 debacle. I'm glad you guys can be anywhere you're here with us, chilling. And I guess, not chilling, upset about this disaster. But we're here with you. We're here with you guys. Regular season Week 6 in the books, and L. Cowboys lose at Carolina 30-27, an embarrassing loss. Just another one. You add it to the Chicago game. Another embarrassing loss. 2 embarrassing losses. Jerry refuses to talk after the game. Typical Jerry, fuck you, Jones. All right, we're out of here on MCF. You know what it's about. That navy blue, no matter what. That navy blue, that silver too, and that star over everything. Never forget the number one thing right here, My Cowboys Family. You guys for bringing it. You guys always bring it. Good, bad, or ugly, you guys bring it. So don't forget to hit that like, hit subscribe to the channel, be part of this thing, join the family, and hit that notification bell on to all videos, because you got those video shorts, you got videos we upload, we got live streams and more. So make sure you do that. Those 3 things as well. Follow us on all social media, Twitter, and all the other stuff. at My Cowboys Family. We got Discord, jump in that. And as always, guys, stay safe. Every one of you guys will see you soon. Friday, probably, a Fan Friday, and previewing the upcoming game. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Peace out. And never, ever forget, no matter what, even after this disaster, never, ever forget, Cowboy.